12 months again. So I think there's obviously a lot more legs to this story, but I think Daniel Levy will remain very, very firm and adamant that Harry won't be sold this summer unless there is a bid of such a nature that Tottenham simply can't turn down. But I don't think Spurs even get to the table unless you look at a minimum of 100 million bid on offer there.
KLAS FM just presented the BBC Sports Today. It was sponsored by Anybet. Your best bet reminds you to bet responsibly. And Hawkeye Electronic Security, securing what matters most. Health Alert is sponsored by Bashco, the store that gives you more. And the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
Practice respiratory hygiene. Make sure you and people around you follow good respiratory hygiene. This means covering your mouth and nose with your bent elbow or tissue when you cough or sneeze. Then dispose of the used tissue immediately. Droplets spread viruses. By following good respiratory hygiene, you protect the people around you from viruses such as cold, flu, and COVID-19.
Health Alert is sponsored by Bashco, the store that gives you more. And the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, greetings and salutations. Welcome to the Sports Desk. This is Orville.
Good afternoon, listeners. Good afternoon. This is Zidane.
All right. Me no want a soul rush, me now, you know. Me no want a soul rush. Wanna give me like a time for it. Give me like a time, let me earn my salary this month. There's a batsman called Stephen Peter Devereux Smith. Get used to that name. Stephen Peter Devereux Smith had another record today. Fastest batsman to 9,000 test runs. Well, he was the fastest to 7,000 test runs. He was the fastest to 8,000 test runs. He now becomes the second fastest to 9,000 test runs. He has done it in 174 innings. A certain Trinidadian left-hander, brilliant player, didn't make 9,000 runs until 177 innings. No. You can't tell me about not out. Remember, you know, people, Brian Lara scores quicker than Steve Smith. You know, he scores runs quicker. A strike rate of 60 to a strike rate approaching 54. That means when Brian Lara is batting, he will score quicker than Steve Smith. I'm going to ask you all to put on your intelligent cap for 1 second, if you can. Steve Smith scored 7,000 runs quicker than Brian, scores 8,000 runs quicker than Brian, scores 9,000 runs quicker than Brian, even though Brian Lara scores quicker innings by innings. What does that tell you all? What does it tell you?
That Steve Smith makes more runs every time he goes to bat.
That
he makes more runs.
That Brian Lara has him scored quicker than Steve Smith, and he has bigger individual scores. 400, 370.
Steve Smith is more consistent.
Brian Lara
feels
far more often than brother, you know. So he scores quicker than Brian, scores quicker than him. And Brian have far bigger scores more than him. But yet him get to 7,000 runs before Brian. And nobody can tell me what not out now, you know.
Nothing to do with not out.
It's not nothing to do with not out, you know. Is which one of you score more runs in less? And this is not match now, you know, because some of the match them yesterday, Brian didn't bat both innings.
Yeah.
We are talking about innings now. This youth has scored 7,000 runs quicker than Brian, 8,000, 9,000. One I can tell me now. Oh, Brian. But here's one more for. You know that one indice of your dominance in a game is Man of the Match award. It's not the most, it's not foolproof, but it's usually a good indicator for how your performance was the standout performance in our match. Because them always say, some look of joker we can't reason like me liquor to. Always I say, but what kind of big performance, what kind of big impact Steve Smith have when he play? Brian Lara played 130 at test matches. You know how many man of the match awards Brian had?
How many?
12.
They will tell you that West Indies win a lot of matches on a Brian Lara, and they usually give the man of the match to the
Well,
person.
that's a fair rag.
Yeah,
It's a fair rag.
But today, Steve Smith is playing a good innings.
Steve Smith has 12 man of the match awards as well. And him not gone 100 this year. So, me want to tell me how not out help him to score more runs in quicker time than Brian, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000. I want to give him man him credit. Stephen Peter Devereaux Smith.
In bad, man.
My God, man. And nobody can tell me about flat pitch on them. Hey, yesterday pitch this morning, the thing I done, the ball were out David Warner. One of the biggest ball me ever see ball in a test cricket. Something happened for the people in pitch. Not because the youth white and him not come from West Indies. I want to like when help and me man have some cover drive and some pull shot and some something. Me not tell you to rate him over Brian.
But him have to rate him.
Me not expect you not to rate him over Brian because me understand that not all of you will be able to objectively and rationally look at things the way I do. I mean, at this, when me dead at this time, I'm going to rate me fine. I mean, what I'm going to get credit fine of what one legacy going to be. My legacy will be 121 Higgins. He's going to come with good arguments for defend the things that I'm say. Me not expect one of a rate Steve Smith over Brian. Steve Smith not give it the pleasure where Brian give it, and we are going to associate pleasure. When we think about Brian, we are going to think about the pleasure about feelings.
Yeah.
But one thing me I gotta do before me left the show here, I gotta appreciate what the youth is doing. Me done here, sir.
Once you met the gun, it was
80 had nuts, big man.
339 for 5.
80 had nuts. Brian Lara cannot bat like that, brother. Brian Lara can make batting look better. But if it is amount of runs, where batting is about runs, people, that brother is easier to score. And then I'm going to tell me about era. All right, me give you the era argument, you know. But tell me why is Garfield Sobers better than Jason Holder? That I want to tell me, you know. You don't see the people where Jason where Garfield Sobers that play against. You don't know the reason why I said Garfield Sobers is a better all-rounder than Jason is numbers. No other reason. You did see who Garfield Sobers about against? Arabo against in 1958 when him start playing cricket. Or 1950 whenever. You never say 50 must have 4 him start. You go with him numbers. But yet when it comes to numbers, we want Steve Smith now face nobody. Well, Sobers never had against nobody neither. So as far as my concern, Jason Waller is a better all-rounder than Sobers. Put it this way. I don't know. Because I don't see the quality of the people who Sobers face. All right. Let's take the first one. Bull.
My time.
Yes, Bull.
You want to give me the next 5 minutes? Can me have more for saying now?
Hey, what you know?
Oh.
Orville.
Yes, sir.
Where are you lot them stuff to tell people examination and thing this morning, big man?
Yeah, the man.
Eh? I have people that call me hater and them kind of thing this man.
I never you said me the one about 7,000 or 8,000 still.
But I get it.
It is on the Facebook page. It is on my Facebook page.
I saw it this morning as well.
So me tell you, I have a very active Facebook page.
I didn't see this one, Zidane.
Yeah.
But just see every time send it give back.
He said me for true.
Yeah.
Tell me what I'm have to tell me about not out now, my boss.
Hey, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
When I say nothing more about this thing, is it make I yes me I hate and this and that.
The Caribbean people, hey, me did. Hold on, let me say one more thing, man. Me never have no ratings for some people from man, you know. But yesterday, the more me listen to the Steve Smith debate, I have lost more and more respect for some people. You see, nothing about cricket. Nothing about reasoning. Nothing about fairness. Emotional and biased to Brian Lara. Me feel like go till 4 o'clock, brother.
Hey.
All right, go on.
Give my 5 minutes, please.
All right.
Can I get my 5?
Yes, sir.
Respect. I don't know who sent a text in. You see me, but that text doesn't make no sense, big man.
Which one?
When man I say me a hater, I'm not talk sport.
We don't dismiss that, man.
Yeah,
Bull, man.
joke thing that. Well, joke thing that. Anyway, we have a podcast name, In My View, on YouTube. People who watch YouTube channels them can subscribe to it. In My View podcast on YouTube. Talk football, Olive, yeah?
All right.
Cricket now. It's very bad, brother. In bad. Can't go around that. It's not normal. So the man this morning and the ball a move big man. Him and the other one, where the other one here? Labuschagne?
Yes.
Labuschagne bad too. I think Labuschagne out just before making pistol, but him bad too. You see me? But the dude, Steve Smith, in defense is immaculate.
Yes.
You know, you really get ball right to him or get him to play some shots where you like a rush. Him compose. And I think me I watch this, because I watch this man. He say every ball they go, while the ball is swing, the man actually done a non-striker and I look for the man and you know.
You see it? you know see that part? Eh?
No, I didn't see.
Steve Smith is at the non-striker end. And when the ball at them Lego, Steve Smith I look for the man and I Lego the ball. And I try pick up like a verbal, like a physical clues as to when it why him do for make it swing? Why him do for make it? The youth has mastered the art of run scoring, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you're not cricketer, why you not break down him techniques. Every batsman, you can't go till 4 o'clock. Every batsman, the most dangerous ball in a cricket where they have to deal. There's the ball where pitch off stump and a leave.
Yes.
That is the ball where most batsmen fear in test cricket.
Most uncomfortable.
The ball where pitch and a slide with. Steve Smith, in order to counteract what is the fast bowler's number one ball, has decided he might shuffle right across the half stump. You know, to counter that, them now start ball dead straight. You see, every time them ball lick the mid stump of the hand by the head, it gone through me.
Yeah.
Me don't understand how we don't see the science behind what you are doing.
You can't go wrong. And it seems like they're very intelligent cricketer as well.
Yes.
When we see the man, I look for the man, especially when him tongue. I think I tongue him name.
Josh Tongue, we make him debut. Yeah.
So it's like Steve Smith not see much of that youth. So he want to look for him hand to see how he might let go the ball and where the ball are doing when he let it.
Exactly.
Because he would rip through. I will rip through one. I know.
Him take the first two balls and duck back big and a lick when man leg
I
stump.
think Kawaja him through too.
Yeah. Man,
Yeah.
look what the two openers.
Yeah, so I look for the man and I say,
And what a boy had.
who you hold the ball? So when me go down there, so now I look, I'm see hold it a certain way and let it come and say, all right, this is it.
We are talking about the next man because he can play too pretty a cover drive than the
I think that is very smart of him. Next point now, Jamaica later. Unchange 11 for me unless Pinnock
It's been up there now. I didn't check, you know.
not sure. That's why I say unless he's there. So unchanged 11.
Same formation.
Ooh. Well, in the middle of the park, I feel like we can put the youth there on the bench and bring in Daniel Johnson, because Daniel Johnson is a more youth or move the ball.
So you actually going to change 11 then?
No, I say last time I say, oh, I change something. I just remember I said in the middle of the park. I Trinidad now, so we don't need to press.
So you would take out Latibo there and add insert.
And put in Daniel Johnson.
Yes.
I would have no problem with that.
Yeah, sound good.
Yeah, and then another change I would make though is that I would move Leon to the wing and bring in Gray inside. I'll have them rotate throughout the game. But I feel like Leon on the right wing more comfortable coming in and can do that damage there. Either of them, no really matter. They can rotate throughout the game. But I feel just put Leon where I'm comfortable right now because he need a big game for me. Yeah,
okay.
So can give you a big game later. So that is, and I don't see us. Why? I don't want to see the long ball in today. I love to see the ball thrown and play, but I understand that with Gray, with Lowe, and Mariappa, and to a lesser extent, our goalkeeper, the ball can't play at the back.
All right.
I just be all and end all like that. It's like Manchester United trying to play with David De Gea. It's not going to work.
At 3-1, we are getting Trinidad later.
3-1?
Yeah, man. That's working.
I would love for us to keep a clean sheet doing. When they're not keeping clean sheets, man, that's not good. I think a 17 game now, no clean sheet.
Yeah, did you check the status of the left back, Bell?
I think he should be good.
Should be good. It would be
Yeah, he
wonderful.
signed that. He actually got a contract extension by Luton Town today.
Yeah, wonderful. Luton Town is in the Premier League as well now, right?
Which is in the Premier League, so that's good for him.
Yeah, man, wonderful.
I
Because I don't want to see Taxi on the field.
You know, Taxi look easy.
None at all.
Better we put him.
I'm shocked that Taxi.
Better we put my word over there, man, and take off Taxi. Put the other you. What do you mean? Can play right back and centre half. So move him.
Yes, if something happens and Bell can't play, try Latibodiro in the left.
Yeah, try Latibodiro around there. Are probably Bernard as a centre half. So man, Taxi look like the Taxi fatter than me right now.
Yes, indeed. All right,
I want to say something before I go.
Yeah, quickly.
Orville?
Yeah.
Cry me. Give me Brian Lara at his best over Steve Smith at his best. Good evening, gentlemen.
All right. Good afternoon. Mount. Take the break.
Yeah.
Take the break. We're coming back.
Importers, submit proper invoices to customs to reduce delays in clearing shipments. Visit www.jacustoms.gov.jm for details. The temperature by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
33 degrees Celsius in New Kingston.
All your practice, a good lady, is the Calstin mackerel. Calstin mackerel now? So hold on. You never hear about the new tin mackerel from the market. Calstin mackerel sauce rich. Calstin mackerel is best with your rice, your bread, not to mention with your dumpling. Calstin mackerel is great source of protein, calcium and omega-3. Calstin mackerel is ready to eat from sea to land. Calstin mackerel is the best brand.
Anybet now offers a third easy, secure, and convenient top-up option for your betting account. Top up wherever, whenever, using your Visa, debit, credit, or MasterCard free of charge to continue gaming. That's right, free of charge. Other top-up options include store deposit and bank transfer. Visit our website for more details. Anybet reminds you to bet responsibly.
Importers. Shipments requiring you to pay customs duties and taxes are cleared on a customs goods declaration known as an IM4 or IMS4. Ask your clearing agent to provide your customs declaration, customs assessment notice, and customs receipt once duties and taxes are paid. Where your clearing agent may not be able to provide the IM4 or IMS4, request your customs goods declaration registration number or C number, which can be used to verify your payments. Importers, request your IM4, IMS4, or C number. It is your right. For details, email the Jamaica Customs Agency at public.relations@jca.gov.jm. Jamaica Customs, keeping our customers in focus.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Who is there now? Mount Salem.
Mount Salem.
Good afternoon.
Yes, man. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yeah,
Mr. Matthews.
Yes.
If you are watching the game, Mr. Man, I know that you are the balanced one, and you said both are important in the knockout and run turning thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have to say this to Mr. Higgins because he knows. You realize how important it was for Stephen Smith to be knocked out when Lamashane, not Lamashane, what's the other one?
Travis Head. Yeah.
Yes, was going. What knockout does, Mr. Matthews, is take the pressure off the person who is actually going at the bowlers, Because if you have everybody being out, that put more pressure on you, even making those runs,
Yeah, man, but that's only good when he ends up making a lot of runs. So if he was there and grinding and he make 10 and him not out on 10, it wouldn't special. So the fact that he has...
No. What I'm saying, no.
I know
you don't get the point. What I'm saying.
No, man.
So both are important.
Don't say
what I'm saying.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me I don't get the point.
Repeat that.
I know exactly what you're saying. It's very important when you have a quality batsman who bats quickly. He's out there. It's good for you to be at the other end and not allowing wickets to fall. So excuse me, it was doing well in that regard. I understand the point I'm saying. But in the argument about who is greater than who now, he has to continue. No, so he has to move on and capitalize and be there and make a lot. So if he had stayed there and grind it out and make 40, who would rate it?
Yeah.
So he's now at 80 and 90, and if him get out now, it's a great innings. You follow me?
That's why, right. That's why I said when do I chat to one company coming to you in that out. Well, you said it still. It is very important.
It is
for
because you have many games where you are required just to make sure so you know. So
and even during we beat Chandapal for the part with the tailenders, But even during Brian Lara time, Chandapal was one of the persons who actually stayed there with Brian when Brian was making some runs when few of the other
I want to repeat something I'm saying. Steve Smith was the fastest batsman in Test history to 7,000 Test runs. The man what we say boring. The man what we call a little accumulator. Quicker to 7. It's not nothing with not out.
When I say they're talking about.
But again, Mr. Matthews, what do you think about the talk? What
you cannot be boring
tracking.
and score fast to 7.
They're being specific.
Who is they? Me no want to hear from them, man. Them talk about me today again. Me I talk about how can you be the fastest batsman to 7,000 runs and be boring?
No, but forget about the boring.
Tell me how that makes sense, people.
Yeah, Mr. Matthews, because the only thing is, what do you think about the scratching argument that they are using, that he only scratch runs?
No, that is not true.
A
scratcher and a grafter. No, that is not true.
You are a scratcher and a grafter, but you score 7,000 runs quicker than Brian Lara.
Right, and it matters. Oh, so let me ask you again, Mr. Matthews. If you have a batsman and he can consistently give you runs more than everybody else, does it matter how he get the runs?
No.
And this is the argument that I hate with people are saying that Brian Lara cover drive is better than this man. I know Brian Lara, this is better than that man. You said it, even if you want to take Brian Lara, it's the argument that I don't like, you know.
I don't buy the attractive argument. And more attractive than nothing for you to do better than who in sports.
No, another thing. Steve Smith is boring. But Steve Smith scores 7,000 runs in less innings than anybody who else has ever played cricket. I want somebody to explain that.
So the match later now, though,
Viv Richards, they make 7,000 test runs.
Yeah,
that's 30 seconds. No, they didn't use strike rate in Viv's time.
No. I think what may I say in terms of innings played.
Yes.
That man I read 7,000 runs before Viv Richards, and we said the man is an boring accumulator. And me supposed to be on the radio now with them kind of reasoning, you know, as a good intelligent youth where Bibs grew up. Me don't want nobody call me and you say anybody will call and try compete with me today. Me not discuss cricket with you in my boss. Uno too unfair.
So Mr. Matthews, yeah, last thing.
Me on the tone.
Do you think we should go with a 4-4-2 or 4-3-3 late against?
Well, the coach seemed to like the 4-4-2. Me prefer the 4-3-3. But let's see how it goes. Me would I go. As a matter of fact, I would go with Bobby Reid in the middle of the park. So I go with the two midfielders.
So would you start
Lambert Johnson, Bobby Reid, with Leon Bailey one side, Demar Gray one side, and Mikel Antonio front. That's how I would do it.
Well, whatever formation, I expect nothing but a victory for Jamaica later.
There you go.
All right. Have a good day.
All right, cool. All right, this is now. Do I chat too? Indeed. Good afternoon.
Hey, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Gentlemen, how y'all doing?
Not bad, do I?
Hey, Zidane, how you doing? Orville, how are you? You good?
You know I'm good this morning. My day is me.
Yeah. So Orville, you good?
I'm telling you that it's Mountain and Steve Smith both to make 100.
Okay. So because he's about to make 100 today, that makes him better than Lara?
That makes me good.
No. Because Steve Smith is going to make 100 today, does that make him better than Lara?
I'm not going to answer.
Huh?
I'm not going to answer.
Okay, so not because he's going to make 100 today makes him better than Lara.
Not going.
See? What I like is that you have now finally come over to where we have been saying this discussion should go. I heard a caller call you on Monday. The caller said, all them want to know is how much him batsman are going to make the next time him go out to bat. And you agreed with him. Didn't you agree with him in that conversation, Orville?
I'm not going to.
So if you're agreeing with your caller,
I'm not going to discuss.
Then what you're saying is that the primary thing is the runs that a batsman makes each time he goes out. Before this innings, Lara makes 51.5 runs each time he goes out to bat. Before this innings, Steve Smith makes 51.8 runs before each time he goes out. According to the great Orville Higgins, when the runs are so close, you have to go to the next indicator. The next indicator is who did they make the runs against? Zidane, my son Bramble so far?
No, go on, man. Continue.
Yeah, man. Who did Lara make his runs against? And who did Steve Smith make his runs against? Lara made his runs against bowlers who were decisively more difficult to make runs against. See?
Name some of these bowlers.
Ah, God, Glenn McGrath, Jason Gillespie, Shane Warne, oh God, Wasim Akram, Wakar Yunus, Arnold Donald, Sean Pollock. The list goes on and on. See? Brian Lara faced bowling attacks, which were far more difficult than the bowling attacks that Steve Smith has come up against over his career. But not only that, Zidane. Here's the beautiful thing, Zidane. Steve Smith, more than any other big, great batsman that we have ever seen in the history of cricket, gets to load up on one opponent. England. 34% of his games against England. And then he hardly plays the strongest bowling lineup over his career. South Africa.
Okay.
12% of the time against South Africa. When Lara was batting, over his career, he had to play the strongest bowling lineup. Over 20%, I think at 23% of the time he went out to bat. See? He couldn't load upon any one opponent. So how then? If
what is Smith's average against South Africa? A few times.
44. Okay. So the more he played South Africa, the less runs he would have made. All right? So if Steve Smith had played South Africa as much as every other person we sit down we look at, Ricky Ponting, Brian Lara, or this Indian guy name again, Tendulkar, if he had played against his toughest opponents, like everybody else, Steve Smith would have made less runs each time he goes out to bat when compared to Brian Lara. Now, unless you're going to sit down and not just look at the sheer run, but also examine who the runs were made against, then you're talking Mickey Mouse. That's remind me against Zidane. Which one of Brian Lara's innings did Orville Higgins say was his best innings?
Was it? I think he had the 153 and the 277 up there.
The 277 and the 153.
Yes.
Orville, Zidane, right?
I'm not discussing any more cricket with
you. Yeah, man. No, Zidane. Just remind me. 400 not out. Is that smaller or greater than 277?
It's greater.
You sure? But it's not out. It's 400 not out, you know, Zidane. So I'm going to ask again. 400 not out or can't out. Is that a greater innings according to Orville Higgins, a lesser innings than 277?
That's a good one in Orville.
Me, it's a full argument.
400 not out. I like not out.
See? You love the not out. Hey, 400 not out. And Orville said.
Well, let me just interject. I remember I know you may argue it, but the crowd don't hear my voice.
Yes.
Full argument.
Why is 400 not?
No, man, no.
Since you like not.
Give somebody else the question to ask.
Let me ask you.
No, but Dwight have to answer the phone. Let me not discuss no cricket with Dwight. You're mad. It's a full argument. But allow it. Continue, Dwight.
No. Respond to the argument, Orville.
No, no, respond to you.
No, Orville. No. Calm down, Orville. Let me just say this. I honestly don't like when we're talking that the things start feel like it getting personal.
No, man.
But I have no personal beef against you.
And I'm saying I am not
discussing
any more
sport.
cricket with you.
No. Calm down, big man. It's sports you come to talk.
I agree with you.
No, because I'm a call. I'm a touch a can and things.
All right,
it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. When you don't reach a point where you talk about, you don't know why I do it. Check me on, you know.
No,
man.
I agree with you.
Oh, so now, Orville, I'm going to ask again. Let us settle this debate.
I agree with you.
In a formal debate. Me versus you. You know, everybody knows I'm in the debate once upon a time. I'm a beat you. Because ever since, you pray to debate me.
Are you with
Zidane, that's the worst thing to do, you know. The worst thing to do. If me didn't know, say, me didn't beat Orville that day.
Yes.
That this would have happened, and the man would have tell me, say, would have ease up liquor.
Big up, Dwight.
Ever since me beat Orville.
Listen to the radio, Dick.
All right,
big up yourself.
We'll be back after the break.
Your home is your castle. Fill your house with exceptional home decor from Carmen's Collection. Visit our showroom at 112 Constant Spring Road, Mondays to Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The time, courtesy of Carmen's Collection, is 1:30.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, any bet at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
The Women's Tennis Association has committed to securing equal prize money at events where both men and women feature by 2027. The governing body will increase the number of WTA 1000 tournaments, the highest level of competition outside of the Grand Slams, to 10. 7 of the 10 events will be played over 2 weeks by 2025. It will also aim for equal prize money at non-combined events such as the 1 week WTA 1000 and 5000. And they'll try to do that by 2033. That is Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Anybet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Feel, make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get a thing from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a not Insta, it's a MoneyGram. Zoom, Ria, check your phone, your money land. VMBS money transfer. CFA faster, easier. Sign up for VMBS direct bank account transfer today. No matter step out, we join the line straight in your account. Money reach long time. VMBS money transfer.
MacChem for all your power products, silicones, epoxies, protective beautifier, and coolant. Available at Parts or Lot and other leading automotive stores and hardware. Visit us at Palmer's Cross, Maypen, Clarendon. Telephone 876-563-6076 or 876-774-0492. WhatsApp 876-563-6076.
My Mega With so much to do in one location, make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy, all in one amazing location. My Mega Mart, the best value by far. My Mega Mart, best value by far.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
So this is still my question of the day. For the bright ones, not for the ones at the back of the class who can't think them way out of a wet paper bag. Brian Lara scores faster than Steve Smith. Scoring rate, which is runs per 100 balls, Lara is at 60. So Lara scores on average 60 out of every 100 ball face. Steve Smith is at 54, or they are give or take. And yet, Steve Smith was able to score 7,000 runs in less innings than Lara. I'm asking a bright student to tell us why. He also scored 8,000 runs quicker than Lara. Not just Lara. He scored 7,000 runs quicker than anybody who has ever scored 7,000 runs. The boring accumulator. Somebody tell us how that makes sense.
Scratcher.
The scratcher. A scratcher them say.
Yes.
The man who is a scratcher scored 7,000 runs quicker in less innings than anybody else who has ever played a game. Explain to me if that is the kind of reasoning that you'd accept from your 12-year-old. We'll take the next guy.
Wayne.
Hello.
Wayne?
Afternoon to you, gentlemen.
Good afternoon. Wayne, how are you doing?
I'm good. Maybe I'll try to answer that question.
Try.
Steve Smith is more consistent than any other cricketers.
Oh.
Something like that.
Oh.
He's more consistent. It is run scoring.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what does more consistent mean? Let me see if you deserve to be given a
huh? At the end of the class.
Yes.
It's more consistent.
So Brian Lara, though he makes more big innings, and when he does, he scores them pretty quickly. But for Steve Smith to score 7,000 more than you, it means that Brian Lara would have been failing quite often, right?
Often, right. Mm-hmm.
But you don't hear us talk about that.
What's the amount of innings between the two in terms of quickers to 7,000, 8,000?
I'm not sure, but for 9,000 it is 3. I could check.
Yeah,
But Steve Smith is faster than anybody else in the world to 7,000. You know?
From any era, it's not just
from any era, man. In terms of innings, you know?
Yes,
the scratcher. You know?
Yeah,
it's the dunces argument never hear from a boy. You know?
He's far from being a scratcher.
Wayne,
yeah.
Tell me, should I be really discussing sports with people who tell me that Steve Smith is scratching and boring when him score 7,000 faster than anybody else? No. Hey, you see, me have 2 sons in them. Me have one with the La Fire and one with the Jamaica. When me keep out of that, one name said, he called me Orville. He said, Orville, I didn't know you were famous. Am I famous? I said, hey, I'm me famous, not you. Me not carry you. Me hardly carry him go publicly. You know?
Yeah.
Because I want him come live him own identity. You say any day him sound like that. Me this one that. You cannot call today this guy is a scratcher and an accumulator. I understand you going to say that. But if I then point out to you, young Mr. Higgins, he has scored 7,000 runs faster than anybody else in the history of the game. If he still maintains that he's a boring scratcher, me going to a DNA because that kind of reason I can't. Nobody was sensible. So, my God, man.
Yeah, let me just congratulate the Rugby Sevens team winning the silver medal in the CSC games this morning.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Upgrade from bronze to silver this year.
Who spoke about the lacrosse the other day, as I mentioned, the rugby. The lacrosse team is in the quarterfinals of the
Yes,
World Cup.
them are going good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Impressive.
Them are going good too. Yeah, I want to reiterate a point where the esteemed call of the year for 2022, The Economist made about the Supreme Ventures Limited, Racing and Entertainment Limited. They need to fix up from you enter the track from Port Henderson Road leading up to the main gate of the track there. The place need fixing up, man. They can't have the thing look away, man. The thing, no, man. Can't believe it's a Supreme Venture.
How it look?
It not look palatable. You know, even though you have people live on the both side, they have a stable around that side there too. But they need to fix up the place, man. It just don't look good. I tell you the truth of it.
All right, Wayne.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Good. Big up.
And you gave a decent answer, so you're worthy to sit in my class.
In the front of the class.
Yes, sir.
Bless up.
Bless up.
Sure.
All right. Maxwell.
Hey, afternoon, James. How you doing?
Yeah, man.
Zidane, quick question. What are the options we have in the midfield later on?
In terms of, from what standpoint? Attacking?
Well,
Paris is there.
Right now,
Paris is there.
Midfield look like we don't have attacking or a defensive mid. We just not no midfield.
Paris is there, man, who can come in and hold the ball and do the twisting and turning, and you know.
Oh God, man, the game look awful the other day.
I think Paris is there.
And so weird. We don't have one local coach next to the
yeah, man, Meron Jordan.
So what, the man the mute?
If he's mute, I'm not privy to the conversations that they would have been having.
Boy, something look good.
But the coach wants to play with wide players and 2 forwards, 1 target and 1 just off that one. So he's not seeing the team as a team with an attacking midfield out and out attacking midfield. So if you look at the squad and the people that have been called to the squad, you can see that that's the way he wants to go.
Yeah, for me, see the squad, I say, the midfield look non-existent, like in the really plan to use.
Yeah.
So I don't think we can lose. I don't think we have a lose.
Because the other tall gentleman who played in the friendly match is also a deep midfielder and more defensive, you know.
He played.
No, man. The other tall fella, the lanky one, man.
He played
alongside Latibo there in the friendly match.
No, I never watched the friendly.
And him looked fairly good. Can't remember his name though.
He wasn't very mobile. You saw him, man.
When?
Because you spoke about him. I don't remember the name.
If me hear the name, it took it, but I know who you're talking though.
Yes.
Well, I was gonna say, I don't think we're supposed to lose to Trinidad. Because Trinidad buck one look aside where, well, I now say I look aside, I know this is my team, but it's not one of the best teams, to be honest.
Yeah, because everybody trying to improve, you know.
Take nothing from them.
Yes.
But I think we should be a little bit more confident playing against Trinidad after the US game.
Yes, indeed. Well, the players looking high spirit because I see them play piano and not sing and not dance.
Yes, he is not sing.
Yes.
And them enjoy themselves.
Yes.
Yeah, look good. Never know say even Berghoff can play the
Mhm.
keys them with him. So look like him have some talent.
Yeah.
Orville,
Yes, sir.
you see the Steve Smith Brian Lara argument.
Yeah.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Cause them money just tough and them money just them man. Me I watch the man this morning. And you know so me actually feel embarrassed for Brian Lara now. I mean I get a lot of beating for that. He said Lara did approaching cricket the way the man is approaching cricket. Yo, me see the man there the non-striker end. The man take notes of the ball of them, you know.
Somebody mentioned it a while ago.
The man literally is like the man now, you know, you're supposed as a non-striker, you're supposed to back up.
You're supposed to watch the batsman and a backup.
Yeah, the man I watch the bowler, you know.
I study your release point to find out when your leg go this way, what kind of swing you get.
Where you gonna do?
When your leg go that way, yeah.
No.
What is your slower ball? What this is the science of the man take batting.
The
But because
man
Brian Lara have cover
manipulate the
drive, he
ball
better
in.
than him.
The man a
The thing
manipulate the
annoy
ball.
me
The
and
ball.
sick
The
me.
man must swing with the ball. You know the man, this is the man like him take a guard, middle and half.
You remember I mentioned it to you before.
Yes.
I force them to bowl straight. So them bowl straight.
Yeah.
The man then could have want to say him on drive ugly, but it effective.
Disappear through mid-wicket.
And when the man him say, all right, when I about a ball straight, him outside half stump, in ugly cover drive, me see him. No, sir.
Or him leave it alone.
Yes. Yeah, me say, no, the man literally, this is what you talk about. This is batsmanship.
That is batsmanship.
The man don't allow the bowler them to dictate what them want.
And he might do that while not getting out, you know. That me I try to tell you.
Exactly. And check the man strike rate this morning.
But Lara, man, I'm going to say we're going to go back to a whole heap of innings where Lara did all of that owner say, you know, read this.
No, man, but him do it better than Brian.
Well, say that. But you,
no, man, then you can't.
Maxwell sound like him act like
no, Maxwell, you cannot average 50 without that ability. You know?
Yes.
The ability to assess bowling and assess conditions and know where you are doing and which shot to play.
Yeah.
But I'm saying Steve Smith is better at that than Brian Lara. Full time we accept that and start the rubbish on the radio.
I know, him tell the bowler them say bowl less of him, you know.
By the way,
the man literally manipulate them, you know.
The thing where
get success, you know.
The thing where you asked me about Maxwell. When this man, there have been about 40 batsmen who have scored 7,000 test runs.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Smith reached 7,000 test runs before all of them.
Yeah.
In terms of innings, you know. He did it in 126 innings. The next man closest to him is a brother named Wally Hammond from England. We do it in a 131. Seawag, as much as you know, Seawag go beat ball.
And Seawag a ball beater.
The man reached 7,000 runs before Seawag, you know. Here why with Seawag them. Them will give you one blitz runs in that one innings, you know. But said innings by innings by innings by innings, match by match, them now score. The consistency of big run scoring. Brian Lara don't nowhere near to the top list of fastest. Me said there's something start get to the point to wait out for tear out all my locks, big man. When them no want, did he use him strike? Don't rate him. Where is we come from?
Mr. Brian Lara.
My God, the man no must come back.
Bad.
Zidane, Mr. Brian Lara, Kensington Oval, I play for Trinidad in the youth cricket. As a little boy, I think he was maybe about 16.
Mm-hmm.
And from Mr. that little boy, I said, no man, the boy are great. But me I tell you, you talk about batsmanship, scoring runs, manipulating bowler, manipulating field. No man, that's what batsman supposed to do, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so go there and look like
it is my skill to score, you know, out me versus the bowler's skill. Brian Lara has not demonstrated no better than Steve Smith the ability to conquer bowlers in all conditions. No, boss up. My goodness me, man.
The man make Ben Stokes a scratchy made this morning several times. I say, oh, me say Anderson look miserable, like run and curl some ball. The man is a level. A
man call the program and say Steve Smith would not make his top 10 at batsman.
Hey, sometimes it can be frustrating when you might have a think when the man attack you, you know, as a bowler. If they must score, you might say, you know, we have a chance. But when you see the man just dead here and us and nudge it around and up.
Exactly.
You're not telling what the Paris and you can't get him out and make runs. And it's frustrating as front of ball inside.
As I'm saying,
you know who used to do that in the West Indies team?
Disrespect what this youth is doing.
She used to do that, you know. She used to look ugly and push on some ball, you know. And after a while, they say she was raising bat, you know. I said, oh, I'm going 50 already, I'm not say nothing.
Yeah.
You understand? But
what you think about
ugly.
the boring black up? The man scored 7,000 runs fast and Vivian. Fast and I don't care who did that goal. Fast and sober.
Don't they argue?
Fast and sashing them.
The man does. I want to tell you now, if you get up, no.
Pantin no score 7,000 runs because brother you the boring scratcher and a rasta.
Callis.
None of them. How can this man not be recognized for what he's doing?
If you get up now, Orville and agree, say Brian Lara greatest. Somebody will come challenge.
They will oppose me no matter what.
Exactly. So just
they
leave
will know, man. But
the man is an idiot, man.
The man them sound.
It's sickening, man. It's on our way.
It is not. Hey, sometimes I want people to listen to this program because I tell them this program is the best sports program in terms of reasoning. But them only reason well when them not reason against me, no more. This something.
My piece have shares on the road still, you know.
Max. Them still a call me around it.
Coffee your name can call up, boy.
I rate them.
Zidane look like you lose rating around that though.
No, me tell you what the problem in my boss. The brethren is a little bit upset, so me now about that deal with him. Deep down him rate me. No make all your year, man, knock me. Him rate me is a shame, boss. Who me not talk about, you know when a girl stop dealing with you. Yeah, and you talk about her all the while.
Yeah, I love you.
I see your rate.
Yes.
You say the one who left you. And you don't mention that. You say you constantly talk about a girl who left you. All of that bad things about her.
I rate her. It's true, man. I can testify to that.
The brethren rate me, man. He rate me. And him wish me and him that's the reason. For him feed off of me for him thing. But him knows that when it comes to reasoning, and me are the man where he might try. And me are the standard where he might try reach. And the whole world.
Before we go, what is score for later? What the prediction?
3-1.
3-1.
Jamaica win.
I look for a clean sheet.
All right, cool.
All right, big up.
Keep up the good work, bro.
Yeah, man. We're coming back after.
Boxing, a very culture. Better never know a boxing turn up. Full of vibes when your friend them show up. Watch it fight, mix a rum with your cups up. A real rum fight nights, everybody roll up. Fight nights, a very culture. No fun and excitement for ya. Fight nights, a very culture. Full of vibes, rare make we show ya. Make a par at the biggest boxing championship. Ray and nephew fight nights. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
Isratech Jamaica Limited offers a high-quality complement of unique and sustainable products and services, unparalleled anywhere in the Caribbean and Central America. Everything agriculture, water, energy, hardware, home, and garden. From engineering and design, manufacturing and supply of product, consultation, after-sales service to implementation and maintenance. Call us today at 876-603-3946. Isratech, master the elements.
The J3's Ministry of Sports Puma National Senior and Junior Championships, Thursday, July 6th to Sunday, July 9 at the National Stadium, 9:45 a.m. to 9 p.m. each day. Up for grabs for places to several events this summer, headlined by the 19th World Athletics Championships in Budapest, Hungary for the seniors, plus the NACAC and Pan American Championships for the juniors. Season tickets, $7,500. Finish line, $1,000 to $2,500 per day. Regular grandstand, $1,000 to $2,000. Online tickets already on sale at mysticonlinetix.com and at the National Stadium ticket office and the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel from July 3, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. It will be 4 days of super competition, so be there.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission JADCO needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jm. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back.
Correction not there?
My time?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
All right, well, let me use over there.
Yeah, we don't want to get a 10 grand ticket.
No, can't manage the more, brother. All right. Man.
Yes.
Yes, man.
Yes, I am. But, Higgins,
Yes, sir.
me have to rush a man this morning, you know, man.
What am
We
I
look for full argument, you know, man.
What happened?
Me say me have to rush a little fella with full argument. Yeah, the same cricket sees this thing, man.
Oh.
Listen, anytime you tackle a brother with some argument, you know, one thing him do, you know, the man demonize this man, you know, again.
I missed that part, boy. You mash him up.
Listen, I demonize the man. The man now give me a chance.
Do you know what they say about empty vessels?
You know, was funny this man, you know.
No, man, I don't want to hear, man.
No, me want to hear.
Oh, you want to hear?
Yes.
All I'll say to you, my boss, is that from I was a child, I hear there's a famous Jamaican
empty vessel or empty barrel.
Both. I
yes.
think the English version is vessel. One of them.
Yes.
But from I was a child, I've heard about empty barrel or empty vessel. All right, I say no more.
Yeah.
Hey.
Go on, correction.
You know, say, me rate Pele, right?
Yes.
And you know, say, he's a big fan of Pele.
Yes.
So the argument he was using this morning now is that the type of bowler you face must be a part of the criteria.
Yes.
So here the man now. The man I say, Steve Smith face. What little lollipop? Mervyn Dillon. Mervyn Dillon, Steve Smith face. I make him one bag of run. While Lara face McGraw.
Yeah.
And Jason Gillespie and these men. So I call him and say, you're a man who rate Pele, don't you? I say, why you rate Pele? He must say, because Pele are the greatest, because Pele score over 1,000 goals and race. So I say, but when you look on it, same argument you use, the same argument me I use, you know, because Pele will scores a majority of them goal in Brazil. You understand?
Yes.
And the persons who really rate Pele is because of Pele do on the World Cup scene.
Yes.
So this me see a little football argument.
Yeah, what they do is just
rate Pele,
they anticipate. They say the highest level. This is what you do.
Exactly.
They don't go into who the defenders were. You don't hear them analyze and say Pele at the World Cup in '58 played better defenders than Ronaldo of Brazil in the World Cup in 2002. They don't do that, you know.
No, they don't know. Hey, them say them can't rate Steve Smith because Steve Smith had week against some poor boy. Who were the great? I mean, used to ask this question 10 years ago as an elite reason. I know. How do we know the quality of the defenders that Pele had to deal with?
Right.
Yeah.
We don't know. We just rate the numbers.
Yeah. We just
see the will come at the World Cup.
Yes.
I will see why I'm do. We talk about who Pele shift and pile and them big goal in number 17.
No, we don't break down the quality.
Who are the defenders?
They don't mention it. They never bring them up.
Never mention it.
Who are the defenders, man?
Zidane.
Them bias, my boss. Them not be objective. You catch him with that one day.
Yeah, man. When you play a World Cup, how much match you play?
7.
He must say, Brad, me can't rate Dan Bradman because Dan Bradman only did what he did against England. I said England was the best team at the time.
Yeah.
So how you rate Pele who play 7 or 8 match in our World Cup? Eh?
Hey, you say if Dan Bradman did a face, the kind of bowlers them Lara. Remember Lara and the current batsman them face. Bangladesh them, you know, and Zimbabwe them, you know.
Yeah. We're feeling new to cricket.
Yes, if Dan Bradman did a play against them and they in a film time. Lord Jesus, in my 170. We should be happy that it was only that he played so many games against the second best team in cricket at the time. Rather than let me reason intelligently, sir. Rather than not Bradman for playing so many games against England and trying to make it for it to take away from his record.
Yes.
The fact that he played so many games against the next best opposition in the world should be something that goes to his credit in him, boss.
You know, it's not a bad way to look at it.
Because they couldn't work him out.
Yeah, because sometimes I hear they criticize Messi and say Messi will score a bunch of goals against Osasuna. Them one him do against Atletico and Real Madrid.
Yes.
They're more impressed with what he does against the next best team.
Exactly.
So when you establish yourself as an all-time great, why you do against different teams that really matter? It's the very best.
Is why you do what Bradman was doing was against the very best team next to him. Well, you didn't want him to play some game against Netherlands and them sitting there.
That's what I'm saying.
It is a stupid argument.
The man did what he did against the very best at the time. You understand? And I am saying, if it is that you don't rate Bradman because you are saying Bradman only played against England, Oh, if you rate Pele, where you rate Pele?
Only played in Brazil against Brazilians in his club career. While Messi played against Brazilians, French, the Dutch, all type of the Koreans, and he played Champions League. Hey, you're a genius correction. I'm sorry, Mr. Carl. Well, listen.
The man. How much were they talking about me, this man? How much were they talking about me?
Yeah, man. You know, say I'm gonna touch you, man.
You know why they talk about me so much, not you?
Actually, when I tell him I big you up, silly, then I big you up, say.
He did?
Yeah, Iman Santiago was talking, and he said that you are one of the persons that caused persons to start identifying themselves and read before that president wasn't said. But outside of that, no, you know, I'm not knock off you with it.
But you know what? Let me just ask you. You know why he talks about me every day, right?
Me tell you, so the man rate your brother. Me don't me tell you that.
I mean, him rape me is a shame, you know, people. He just don't know if you tell me.
Correction, what time you call this man? I'm going to listen about it.
You know, say if you call me on my phone and say, brethren, you need to start talk back to me in a life, man. You know, I probably would. No, man, it's obvious that the man I got crazy. I'm so obsessed with me, brother. I mean, I think me no one.
Yeah, man, he was the last caller, about 15 minutes upon the last.
Oh, the last caller. I'm going to listen back later.
Yeah, man.
You think if he call me and say, you know, miss the fact that he was the part, should I take him call? Brother, when me done with that girl, you know, my boss, me not talk about her.
You want the girl when you rate it, you say,
no, man, me load that, man. Yeah, but you say, me go to my friend every day, I complain about the girl. I bun it. No,
it's true.
That's not real thing, man. Not enough girl left me. I'm kind of glad them left me, man. Me remember them sometimes. You know, say, you know, it's a Christian station. I got collection. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. We'll go to Auntie Bramble this. Hello, Auntie Bramble. The line is sound dead.
Yeah. Give you an next line.
Yeah, we'll try another one. Mark.
Hello, gentlemen.
Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mark. How are you doing?
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, I missed yesterday, but I just came in time to catch a section of Dwight speaking with you.
Yes.
So I was the man who was speaking about the Lara and the Steve Smith issue.
Oh, we didn't say I have a crazy to think Steve is better than Lara.
No, I didn't put it that way. I acknowledge that Steve Smith is a great batsman. In fact, he's very prolific.
Yeah, but you said...
this is what I want to say to the other cricket fans. Do not try to put stupid arguments in trying to discredit the other man's achievement. Just deal with your side and improve upon your side, because it's going to make a man them look stupid.
I agree with that. So even if you think Lara is better, the more attractive argument. But that one you're not with the most cinema. My man get paid for go make runs and you say you prefer the one better way more attractive. No, the man don't get paid for look attractive. If you tell him same needs to look attractive as well, then we could have judged him that way. Hey, but you say go make runs. And when me make runs, you tell me say that man is more attractive than me. You make less come with better arguments, man. I don't like argument and none at all.
Sure. Let me get a backtrap on myself. All right. So this is a person. I don't know if Orville remember the book here. Cricket Brightest Summer.
I've seen it. I don't remember a lot about it.
When I was a little boy, at our primary school age.
Who write it?
Why, it's a long time book, you know, with some black and white picture in the 1960 series Australia, you know, with Bernard Side and Sobers and
yeah, man, I would have read about that 60-61 series in detail, but maybe by different writers. But what say you?
Right. So, me I show you now, say, from me I pre and I read them book, then I go through the pictures and them thing there. Mm-hmm. Me as a youth when Viv Dark Captain all in a night or early morning, Zane, me and my father they on the ground on my belly and we turn down the radio low to listen to cricket. Zane, so you see when me I taught school and me I like a KLS I teach him and then walk one in a cricket. So from that back job, me I make you know say when me come and I speak about cricket and when me just hear a man say me live it, me see it. Me go to church, come back and see Greenwich and Higgins about one day make about 201, make 100 and hard. That's the West Indies I'm used to, Zane. So
right, sir.
Right. If you hear me I talk about cricket, me know me I talk about. But back to you, Harvey, because you had mentioned some Bramble arguments in the conversation about the bowlers. Mm-hmm. Right? I make a touch that.
All right, so Brian Lara face better bowlers.
Yes.
We can't cut to the chase, you know.
No, but you accept that now.
No, hold on. Holder or Sobers? Who is a better all-rounder?
What? Jesus.
No, man.
You see, I don't want to get in that problem conversation.
No, man. Me just ask you, who do you rate? Who do you rate as a better all-rounder?
How much scopers, brother? Give me 2 minutes talking to Zidane or somewhere.
Oh, Zidane you want to talk to?
Yeah, go bramble it.
You know why you can't talk to me about it?
No, man, I go come back to you.
No, man. Yeah, you see, hey, you can't talk to Zidane. I forbid you. You have to face me.
I go face you, but
No, Zidane. No. Don't go to Zidane.
No, man.
All right, brother. If you can't come back to me, call tomorrow. All right.
I am coming back to you, man.
And me, I come to. Are you want to call tomorrow?
No, man, I come back.
Come back to me. We're giving that call a minute and a half after.
We're coming back.
Get customized aluminum windows and doors at Hepburn's Glass Supplies, 13 Chisholm Avenue, Kingston 13. 10 years of experience guarantees satisfaction. Call or WhatsApp 876-773-4799. The time, courtesy of Hepburn's Glass Supplies, is 2 p.m.
Health Alert is sponsored by the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
If you have fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical care early. Stay home if you feel unwell. If you have a fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical attention and call in advance. Follow the directions of your local health authority. National and local authorities will have the most up-to-date information on the situation in your area. Calling in advance will allow your healthcare provider to quickly direct you to the right health facility. This will also protect you and help prevent the spread of viruses and other infections.
Health Alert is sponsored by the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, caller. So I confess. Him gone? He's gone. All right, so he's gone. So we'll leave it right there. We'll take the music. I thought the man would hold, but him, as Zidane him did want people. But the fact that I insist, no, face me. Conveniently the line. Well, let's say suspiciously, the line went dead. But let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Him drop. All right.
Music. Right, music brought to you by HM Paints for people who dream in color. This one is from Joanna. Amazing God.
Jesus, you are an amazing God. Yeah. I am walking in His favor. I'm surrounded by His grace. Weapons could never prosper. Papa got on with my case. Lord, you picked me up when I was down and gave my life to me. I had perfect peace in every storm. Your grace is Lord, I'm living. I sing, you're amazing.
Amazing God by Jonah, brought to you by HM Paints for people who dream in color. All right, Mark is back. We understand.
All right, quickly, Zidane.
Oh, Zidane, him go. No, man, I forbid you to go to Zidane. No, man, the condition for you to come back is that you talk to me.
All right, may I talk to you?
Thank you very much.
What we are saying, gentlemen.
If you want to talk basketball, you can go to Zidane or football. But if you talk Steve Smith or Lara, maybe
yeah, man, no, you may, but me know why you interrupt. That's the point. All right, what we are saying, gentlemen, quickly, is both men have credible career statistics out of this world.
Fair.
Okay? But we are saying, if it comes to a situation where you need to prove who is the best of the best,
yes,
right? There's no one prolific with that 60.4 strike rate or can reach the heights of heights.
All right, so we have others. What makes Brand? No, man, let's cut to the chase.
Well,
What makes
not even Bradman can match that, brother.
What makes Brand? Hold on, call up. Let me host the show, man. Give me your 3 points. Don't give me the lecture. What makes Brand better than Steve? Give me 3 bullet points.
He has all the highest world records that you can think of. 501 on the near to.
All right, so he has caller. He has higher individual scores, including records.
Faster.
And so the fact that him scored faster contributes to him being better. What is the other one you have?
He has all the other credentials like just
what?
as Steve Smith.
Like what?
That's what I'm saying. He
All
has
right.
a healthy average. He has a healthy. He has 9 double centuries. Steve Smith just have 4 now. And I am telling you, if Steve Smith was to
why does Steve Smith gets to 7,000 runs in fewer innings than Brand, despite the fact that Brand has more double centuries, has higher individual scores? I want to find out how bright you really are.
Brian Lara reached.
Hold on, man.
Reached 10,000 runs.
No, but Steve Smith.
Speaking of 7,000 runs, I'm talking about.
No, but Steve Smith not gone 10,000 yet. I'm saying Steve Smith reached 7,000 before Brand, 8,000 before Brand, and 9,000 before Brand. I want to find out how. I want Bramble bowling. All right, so I give you that. Hold on, brother. Lord, Mark, I give you that.
Yes,
Brian Fierce. Lord Jesus, Mark, work with the host of the program. I give you that.
Okay.
You want me to say it again? I give you that. So Brian Lara Fierce better bowling. Brian Lara better. I give you that. Now I'm going to ask you. Garfield Sobers or Jason Holder as an all-rounder? Who do you rate higher?
The most Garfield Sobers, brother.
On what basis?
What?
On what basis?
Highest amount of test runs aggregate.
No, but Bramble bowling, I would tell you that he faced Bramble bowling in those.
Oh, brother.
Sobers.
Sir Donald Bradman, when Garfield.
No. Tell me the great bowlers. No. Listen. Tell me the great bowlers that he played against throughout his career.
The man faced Jeff Thompson in prime.
Who?
Jeff Thompson bowled over 150.
Garfield Sobers
in per hour. And the man have
No. Stop. Garfield Sobers, sir, played against Jeff Thompson. And you tell me, say, you know cricket? Don't embarrass yourself on the radio like that.
What?
I got.
Which part I didn't understand?
Gary Sobers never played against Jeff Thompson in his prime in Test cricket.
Yeah, man, he faced Lily and Thompson.
In Test cricket or in World Series cricket, you might get away with Lily. He never faced Thompson in his prime.
And Sir Donald Bradman.
No, hold on. Don't run away from the argument, man. Hey. Man, we can do this. You came on the radio professing to be a man with no cricket inside out, and then telling me that Garfield Sobers faced Jeff Thompson in Test cricket in his prime. I submit to you, sir, that is not true, and that your credibility as a caller has just been dashed. You say you now just eliminate yourself as a big cricket man. Megan. All
right. Hear what them are saying now. Them say enough fear for your use. Jason Holder.
Why?
Because there's a massive gap between himself and
No,
Sobers.
man, it shouldn't matter. No. Shouldn't matter. No. There's a massive gap between Bradman and the other man them too. Yes,
but they're not using bowlers against Bradman.
No. Yes, the same gap between Sobers and Jason Holder as batsmen.
Yeah.
Jason Holder averaged about 30.
So people tell us,
hold on. The same gap between Bradman and Jason Holder as batsmen is about what? Jason Holder is about 30.
Yeah. Sobers is 57.
And Sobers is 57. So that's a 27 run gap. And them say it's unfair because it's clear Sobers would have been the better batsman.
Yes.
with a 27-run gap.
Yes.
Now, Bradman has a 50-run gap on the field.
Yeah. But they don't tell you about bowlers with Bradman.
No. But
they're arguing that he played one.
If I were to ask them, who's the better batsman? Sobers are.
They wouldn't use the bowling argument, though. They would tell that he will play against one team.
No. All right. I'm going to ask them, who's the better batsman? Sobers or Holder? What do you think they might tell me?
They might tell the Sobers.
Based on what?
You know, say the gap wide. The gap too wide for you.
The gap wider with Bradman and Lara them.
But then when you use bowlers against Bradman, they're going to come with something else.
No, I understand.
No, they're going to tell you that. No, the reason why Bradman averaged 19 because he faced weak bowlers, they are telling that he only faced one team, he didn't travel. That's what the arguments are.
England was the next best team in the world.
No, I'm just telling you what they will say.
You know what Bradman's averages against England?
What is it?
89. Against the very best team outside of him. Yes, when him face South Africa, them who did just come in a cricket, them time, they are 200 them average, you know?
Yeah.
When him face India, them look at something, they are 100 and no. If Bradman did get the luxury of playing against them, no have no. Listen, man. Who we are? Producer's view, yeah.
Brought to you by Spectrum Insurance Broker, setting the industry standard.
All right, here's Sean.
Elaine Thompson, the national record holder, the 100 meters for women with 10.54 seconds under her belt, ran on the weekend 11.23 seconds at the JC meet. Now, that time wasn't great at all, but that was her first 100 meters for this season. Now, the fact is that many persons now are saying, wow, she won't qualify for the World with Championships or trials just under 2 weeks away. We'll start the 6th through to the 9th. Now, you have to come in the top 3, except for Shelley-Ann Fraser-Price, who is the defending champion. And the fact is, if she makes it, wonderful. If she does not, well, guess what? What I saw from her on Saturday was someone who was pouring out her soul, someone who was just not with it. I'm going to be honest. She was not with it. And you see that someone who has been troubled, as she said in the interview, she said that, hey, she has suffered some problems, she suffered some injuries, one after the other, and it's just frustrating. At 1 minute, she wanted to quit. I'm just going to ask persons here and know, if she does not make it, please don't go on her back. This is the time that athletes need fans, and even beyond fans. You may not like her, however, she's a Jamaican. And I'm asking all Jamaican, I'm not going beyond our shores. Just don't kill her. Be with her. Show her respect. I'm asking that right now for her. Because you saw on Saturday, you weren't there, but she's going through a lot. And maybe she's not my favorite athlete, but she's an athlete I respect for what she has done for the country. And she's a gem for the country. So I'm just pleading and asking. I'm not telling, but I'm just pleading and asking, do not pressure her if she does not make the team. If she does, well, guess what? That's glorification, because she is one of the best athletes I've ever seen, male or female. So that's the plead for me to the listening fans at this present time. Elaine Thompson Hero, not at her best right now, but don't get on her back if she does not perform the way that you want her to do. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Well, good luck with that, Sean, because people will say, I told you so.
What
after that? She should not have left the MVP camp. She should not have let her husband coach. She should have found a better coach. Even if she's going to leave, they will say it. It's going to happen. All right. That was brought to you by Spectrum Insurance Broker, setting the industry standard. All right. Another one for you again.
Oh, Rooney.
Yeah.
But Rooney, we know Sir Rooney now can't manage Zidane, man. Rooney, talk some ball with Zidane. Yeah, man. Talk some football.
Sean.
Where's about the game later?
Sean. It not gonna happen, brother. When I hear it?
Yeah, I hear you, man. It not gonna
happen. It not gonna happen, because Jamaicans aren't fans. Jamaicans are walking in so bad. You understand me? So that will never happen in Jamaica.
They will be critical, man.
They will, because they're not fans. They're just walking. You see me? See, Orville?
Yeah.
Orville don't go support team where I win.
Yeah, man.
No. My boss. Him jump from one chip to the other. Anybody will win, and that's him support. And that is it. I just saw Jamaicans say.
All
right. Anyways, Orville, you say you want to leave a legacy, and the legacy have to be this one. You leave in a legacy, not going to be, Steve Smith is better than Brian Lara. You saw that push yesterday?
What?
You see if you can change the culture what the coach them have.
Yeah.
Getting them special footballers, the coaches to believe in them, and change the culture there.
Yeah.
Then that would be a better legacy for leave, my boss. You understand me? Believe me when I tell you that.
All right.
You see me? You see if you can change the culture there, that would be a better legacy.
Okay.
You get them to do them thing, and you make them thing happen.
That would have been a better legacy than to say, yo, Steve Smith better than Brian Lara. That is rubbish. The world know it. You know it. Trust me.
Yeah.
I mean, you come today, I mean, you talk, I mean, I say, you listen to this, brother, man.
Did you know that? Did you know
So
that?
the reality, hold on, man. You did that, do the talking, and nobody never said nothing to you, know. You listen.
Yeah.
The reality of the situation is, Steve Smith numbers is better than Brian Lara number. That is a fact. Nobody can fight on that. Nobody can argue on that. His number is better than Brian Lara's number. Now, when we see both of them, we know who is a better batsman. And we have reasons as to why we say Brian Lara is a better batsman. You understand me? We have reasons. We have our opinions and we have a voice our opinions. Don't say, yo, this annoy me. Nobody is saying that Steve Smith numbers are wrong or Steve Smith numbers are inflated because of anything. You understand me?
What do you mean nobody answered that?
Listen to what me answer.
No, but Rooney, listening no means I must make a lecture for 5 minutes, you know.
And the people that know Chris and understand.
Hold the line, Rooney.
All
They're
right.
signaling us for the break. Let's take the break. We're coming back.
Big things I've won on my Excel.
Big discount for the civil servants.
Big things I've won on my Excel.
On my Excel cause it important.
Big things I've won on my Excel.
Government work are significant.
Nurses, teachers, firemen, police, all civil servants. Big things are happening at Excel Auto Parts. 50% discount on all your Toyota, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Honda, Mazda, Suzuki, and Subaru parts. Excel Auto, your auto parts hub. 95.5 Agni Park Road, Kingston 10. Telephone 923-2356 or 426-1769.
Give a little something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bayway Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
Importers. Shipments requiring you to pay customs duties and taxes are cleared on a customs goods declaration known as an IM4 or IMS4. Ask your clearing agent to provide your customs declaration, customs assessment notice, and customs receipt once duties and taxes are paid. Where your clearing agent may not be able to provide the IM4 or IMS4, request your customs goods declaration registration number or C number, which can be used to verify your payments. Importers, request your IM4, IMS4, or C number. It is your right. For details, email the Jamaica Customs Agency at public.relations@jca.gov.jm. Jamaica Customs, keeping our customers in focus.
The J3's Ministry of Sports Puma National Senior and Junior Championships, Thursday, July 6th to Sunday, July 9th at the National Stadium, 9:45 a.m. to 9 p.m. each day. Up for grabs for places to several events this summer, headlined by the 19th World Athletics Championships in Budapest, Hungary for the seniors, plus the NACAC and Pan American Championships for the juniors. Season tickets, $7,500. Finish line, $1,000 to $2,500 per day. Regular grandstand, $1,000 to $2,000. Online tickets already on sale at mysticonlinetix.com and at the National Stadium ticket office at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel from July 3, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. It will be 4 days of super competition, so be there.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yes, Rooney.
Yeah, my boss. As me just say, Orville, nobody will understand and know cricket now go bash Steve Smith. You understand me? Nobody will do that. Nobody now say him no good, but understand and know cricket. But when you get upset, it really and truly no spell no sense. Because me understand cricket, me know cricket, me know who know cricket, and me know other people know cricket. Understand?
You're breaking up, Rooney.
I mean, I know why me I break up there. You understand? Me don't understand why.
Yeah.
But what me I say is, it is better?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Me I say the people that understand cricket, I will not go back Steve Smith. You understand me? People get emotional when you know compare
I'm going to say this nicely. You compare a crab to a lobster. And that's how people get upset. And cricket people.
I can't bother with them reasoning. May I get fed up by this? The man is a crab with the highest batting average in a test cricket.
When you go compare a crab to a lobster, and that's how people get upset.
Rooney.
You understand? Listen to what me say.
No, man, my time for talk now. You want to talk from your car. You want me to leave a legacy as a host, which I already have. Me's a world-rated host, Rooney. I want you to.
Who are the world rated?
I am
well rated.
The reason, the fact that you are called no.
Tell me the world rated, my boss. You're narcissistic behavior.
Right. Rooney, let me say something.
Yeah.
I am.
No. You
forget the word. Forget the word.
No. We're not going to forget.
Give me a next call. If
we're not going to forget it, my boss.
Rooney, later.
You correct people.
No,
you can't cut me.
But Rooney, me I tell you, make a 1 point now. All right, put him up. Turn him up. Me I say, give me a chance to make a point and stop.
Him retract the word. Him take out the word.
Take back the word.
Yeah, man, retract it, man.
All right, so my time.
When people make mistake, you fight them and you bat them up.
Rooney,
retract it.
Rooney,
take back the word.
Rooney, I already have a legacy as a talk show host. What I would like is for you to have a legacy as a caller. And that not
no, me no need for no. You see that's the thing about it. I don't need to have.
And no one your reason at a higher level than your reason now.
It's not important for me to have a legacy on the radio, about. It's not important. You see what me talking about?
It's not important.
So listen to what me and say now, my boss.
Yeah.
People who understand cricket, listen. People who understand cricket and know cricket rate Steve Smith. To say, oh, what you do, my boss? Excellent work. But when you compare him to Brian Lara,
we can't.
Like comparing a crab to a lobster.
All right, my boss. All right, Rooney.
That's what me I say.
All right, cool.
All right, my
crab to lobster. And that's the thing there. Here's me in my element. You remember the man we call when he Mark? Mark called us people and went into great lengths to tell you how much he was listening cricket from Greenwich and Ian's days and him go church and you remember that whole thing to tell you how much he follows cricket?
Yeah.
Remember me saying so me never did not gonna knock him unless he came with all of that kind of prelude to him resume. You know? And then the man said, Sobers used to beat up Lillian Thompson ball in a test cricket. Zidane, suppose me tell you, say, Sobers never faced Lillian Thompson in a test cricket.
None at all.
None at all. What would you say? Remember the man, in an attempt to beat me, you know, the man, them create them own facts, you know. I want to come take on Bib's big thing for the radio. I have some man where they hold them man, kill you, them man, beat you. The man who spends 2 minutes, I read out him resume of how long him a follow cricket. In an attempt to come compete with me, I tell me how Sobers used to beat up Lillian Thompson ball in a test cricket. People, he never even faced these two in test cricket, much less we beat them ball in test cricket. This is the level of reason I talk about. He did face the leader, one best of the world, something.
Yes.
When he make a 250 where Bradman said the best innings he ever seen in Australia. But him not play against Thompson. And that wasn't test cricket. Some people felt it should be, but it wasn't. So it not come. But Jeff Thompson, no. So this is what me talk about people. They can't compete with me with the facts. So them either create them own facts or do like what Rooney do. We are compare lobster with crab and some little grade 2 cliche.
But yeah, some man where I like the analogy from Rooney, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. The people that must stay that way, the Zidane, are people who are not very smart, not very intelligent. I can't compete with me. You get what I say? And that's why some of them don't call this program and call some other program, because when them call a program, I embarrass them with the facts. They not like me for one thing, you know. They can't tell us, boy, I'm fight against them. What them tell us, boy, when me come on a program, no other man can make me look as bad as the man. And I just facts me at all. So the man will come look a while and talk about how Sobers beat up Lillian Thompson ball. I'm just a point out, but he never faced them man in a test cricket ball. The man might not call about the program, you know, and then he might hear him for the next program and get big up as a caller. You get what I say to you? Yes, man. All right.
Back online.
Next.
Hello. Hello.
Senjigo.
Good day, gentlemen.
How are you, Senji?
I'm fine, thank you. And it's raining in Spanish Town, a little thunderstorm.
Yes.
Hope I don't have an electricity outage in the next couple of minutes.
Yes.
And I suggest, Orville, that you waste the last 2 minutes because you see that it's Diego on the line. The gentleman,
no, man, here are the things that they say again. I waste 2 minutes because it's going to be Jago on the line. Now, that argument would only make sense if you're never there go get your 5 minutes, Jago. Why would it not sound like me not get? My goodness.
Because people do it sometimes, depending on how quickly the break come up.
So you are saying that I want.
Which
You're,
reminds me.
hold on, San
correction
Diego. You don't.
mentioned.
San Diego. You are suggesting that I want you on the radio for less time. That's why I talk when I your time to come on.
Correction mentioned that he spent the last 15 minutes on the program this morning on Oral show. So if I need to know when him call, that was the last 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yes, that's the greatest shortcoming with Oral program. It make people talk for 15 minutes. You know.
Okay.
The gentleman a while ago, Orville, you must keep asking the people about bowlers faced by Gary Sobers. I thought I did settle that issue, man.
Why?
Because, all right, for instance, last time I talked to you, I distinctly stated that Gary Sobers faced Dennis Lilly, not in a test match.
I know you made that say to
I know, but you try to trap the little youth.
But the little man tell me how much man listen cricket and how him resume a big.
But anybody can make that error, Orville.
No man.
Listen, my man.
No man. You say after you come and I try to challenge me and tell me your resume a big, you can't make them
You're
mistake.
trying to destroy the man's credibility, and then I say, oh, if this man don't call back. Listen to me, Orville Higgins.
Who is trying to destroy whose credibility?
The gentleman a while ago.
Well, if him credibility is destroyed, don't blame me.
But is that error anybody can make? I'll tell you the last time that Gary Sobers faced.
No man, we know that you know.
Not in a test match. A
Hold on.
while ago you said that the man say Thompson face Thompson and Lily in a test match.
Yeah.
The man never said test, you know.
No man,
face Thompson and Lily.
no man, I test cricket himself.
No, him never said test, Orville.
I was saying test cricket and he was challenging it.
The man face Thompson and Lily.
Hold on, San Diego.
Anyhow.
No, hold on. When I told this gentleman that Thompson and Lilly never played against Sobers in test cricket, was he contesting?
Not.
He was contesting it. Nice
he
try.
wasn't sure of what he was saying.
He wasn't sure of what he was saying. And,
all right.
and you're not sure of what you're saying,
Listen
right?
what I'm saying to you now.
Yeah.
Because I tell you already, say, Gary never faced Lily and Thompson.
But I never you did come and I said that. So when you tell me what you did say.
You just trap the man. A year they try to trap me in Orville.
Hey,
listen what I tell you.
Me not have to trap.
When Gary Sobers made his debut, he faced Trevor Bailey and Fred Truman at Sabina Park, one of the quickest wickets in the world. Gary batted at 9 and looked so good. The next match he played, them bat him at number 6.
And you're telling me because you think I don't know.
What I sent you now, Higgins. The next match the man played was one of the most fearsome attacks in the history of cricket. Ray Lindwall and Keith Miller out of Australia. And Gary batted at number 6.
So you're telling me about one inning?
By the time Gary played his 4th test, he opened the batting with J.K. Holt against Ray Lindwall and Keith Miller.
You're telling me that to tell me what?
This is that as a 17-year-old, the man bat against Trevor Bailey and Fred Truman.
And you're telling me that to tell me. And you're telling me that to tell me what?
To tell you that as an 18-year-old, the man faced Ray Lindwall and Keith Miller. And you keep asking people on the radio, which bowlers Gary?
But you're telling me about Lindwall and Miller over. Sobers started to play in 1950 what?
They were the most fearsome bowlers in
and
the
he
world
ended
at
in
that
the
time.
early 1970s. Are you telling me about
And
one
they
attack
remain
in one game? Is that the best you can do?
They remain like Orville.
Come
the last
on,
time I talked to you, 10 bowler, I give you Gary face. 10.
Okay.
So cut your foolishness.
All right, Senji. By the way, I heard that you were bigging me up elsewhere. There's a storm coming. But what?
Let me go to something else.
Yeah.
I see you're perplexed by one little mathematical happening. Like Dwight Satchel said, Gary Sobers, sorry, not Gary, Brian Lara and Steve Smith average 51.x and 51.y per innings.
Yes.
I think you give 174 and 177 as the number of innings. Is that correct?
For 9,000 test runs, yes.
For 9,000 test runs. Okay, so let's start by saying, for argument's sake, both men equal in the number of innings.
Yes.
As Dwight said, 51.x and 51.y, not statistically different.
Yes.
Okay, now you might ask, then how come Steve Smith reached three innings earlier?
No, I'm not asking you. I know the reason.
Why? No, but you talk about one mentioned something about consistency.
No. I know why.
I agree with him.
Hold on. I know.
said consistency, Orville. I agreed with it.
Let me ask you.
It has nothing to do with consistency.
What does it have to do with?
It has to do with the length of the innings. Because if you make 9,000 runs in a one innings and ducks 9 rest of them, 173, you still have to reach 9,000 at the same time as the man who make whatever.
And that doesn't speak to consistency.
Doesn't Lara score bigger?
No, no.
He's making my point for me.
Hold on a second,
Listen,
Jacob.
Zidane, listen to
Oh my God.
If both man reach 9,000 in the same amount of innings, one is more consistent, but it's not the consistency that explains why he reached 9,000.
Hold on. Let us take a break and allow St. Jago to struggle his way to explaining why.
Okay, I'll do that.
We're coming.
All right, we're coming.
Visit Garrett Trading and Installation at 169 Constant Spring Road and 10 to 12 Cleardale Avenue for all your tiling and classic stone needs. Call 876-634-9773. The time by Garrett Trading is 2:30.
Get running and stay fit with the latest brands and styles at Western Sports. What's your fitness goal? Running, walking, or hiking? Check out our new arrivals of Adidas, Nike, Asics, and Saucony. Our brands are specially suited for you. Toe-to-heel cushioning to reduce abrasions. Low impact, breathability, durability, and cost. Whatever your fitness goal is, Western Sports has the shoe just for you. Western Sports, Kingston, Oteris, and Montego Bay. Western Sports, the sports people.
Tonight is the day to push past my limit. Escape my comfort zone, I won't live within it. Take energy from my mind and body. Be all I can be, best version of me. I won't give up, I never stop. Boost me up, suck the check. Boost me up, boost me up.
One glass of Supplegent has 8 vitamins and minerals and is power-packed with protein to maintain healthy muscle mass. The day is yours. Supplegent boosts you up.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers pride themselves in being professionals in the field of insurance broking, claim settlement, and risk management services for over 35 years. We offer a wide range of insurance services including motor, property, liability, accident, life and international health for individuals and companies at competitive rates. Call 926-3572 or visit 7.5 Haining Road, Kingston 5 or shop number 3, James Plaza, Mandeville. Call 625-6804 or visit online spectrumjamaica.com. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standards.
Isratech Jamaica Limited offers a high-quality complement of unique and sustainable products and services, unparalleled anywhere in the Caribbean and Central America. Everything agriculture, water, energy, hardware, home, and garden. From engineering and design, manufacturing and supply of product, consultation, after-sales service to implementation and maintenance. Call us today at 876-603-3946. Isratech, master the elements.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
Jamaica defeated New Zealand 56-10 to register their 4th victory on the trot to top their group on the Men's Lacrosse World Cup. The men's team in their first World Cup will now face Italy in the knockout format as Canada awaits the winner. The gold, black, and green defeated those who topped Pool D. I'm sure there was an error, but they also defeated Germany, Poland, and Switzerland on their way to the knockout stage. That is Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any Bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yes, NG.
In settlement of that earlier matter, like telling Sean as a 17-year-old.
No, man, that's not where I want you to go. Nice
Same way Gareth Sobers.
No.
As a 17-year-old.
I want you to tell me.
The best bowling in the world. And by the time I'm 18, the legendary
You notice how cleverly he has run from their argument?
Him back them up.
Tell me why it is
no
that Steve Smith gets to 7,000 runs before in less innings than Brian.
It's simply the length of the innings.
What does that mean, Sanjay?
Okay, Orville. If two man get to 9,000 runs in the same amount of
Zidane,
innings.
tell me if you understand.
You make him finish.
Yes.
If two man get to 9,000 runs in the same amount of innings, then it must mean that, and Lara has a higher scoring rate, then it must mean simply, only one thing it can mean mathematically, is that Steve Smith's innings are longer. That's all.
What do you mean innings are longer?
Him bat more balls.
But may I tell us, him reach 7,000 runs quicker?
In the same innings, if you do it by innings.
They're not innings matter?
Right.
So he made...
Because you're going like it's a mystery.
No, me never... Hey, me know why it happened now.
No, it happened because Steve Smith faced more balls in his innings.
And does that contribute to Steve Smith's greatness?
Well,
but there's another
people
explanation.
People give Brian Lara credit for his greater strike rate. That explains why Brian have a greater strike rate in Orville.
That is not the only explanation.
No, it's the only explanation, Higgins, man.
Could another explanation
on the match, but it's the only way.
No, man. No. Don't tell me that America. Could another explanation be?
No, listen. If two people.
I'm not saying that is not one explanation.
We accept the explanation, but McDowell.
I'm saying I agree that could be one explanation.
If that could be the only way, then can be different, Orville.
Make him say it under your brambling century. Make him say way, man.
Could one of the reasons why he reaches 7,000 runs faster than everybody else is that while others...
let's work with the 9,000 with them there right now, no?
No, I'm saying he was faster to 7,000 and 8,000 than everybody else as well.
But you never give me the numbers to do it, so let's work with the number we have in front of us.
The fact is, St. Diego, Steve Smith takes less innings to make 7,000 runs than anybody who has ever played. 8,000 and 9,000.
Orville, we agree that the two people take the same innings to make 9,000.
I am not talking same innings, St. Diego. Here
same are number of innings, Orville.
No, he scores it in less than they than
three less. I always said three is not material.
And I'm saying to you, it's not just 9,000. You know? He scored 7,000 runs in less innings than anybody else who has ever played.
Them have longer innings and bat more ball in each innings.
And I'm saying that is one.
Brian Lara have a greater strike rate, Orville.
Mr. Tell St. Diego, that is one explanation.
It's the only one, Orville.
Can I offer another explanation? Could another explanation be that he has a greater ability to not just compile big scores, but he does them consistently?
The consistency have nothing to do with reaching 9,000, Orville. Whether they want to reach 9,000 early or late, or whether they want to reach 9 with equal amount in each innings.
If you don't think that consistency explains why he's faster to 7,000 than everybody else, then you're more brambling.
Both man score 51 per innings. Both of them are 51 in 170.
You know what that tells you? Lara has greater highs in terms of scores, but he also has greater lows. Do you accept that mathematically?
Yeah, when you add in the fact that Lara has bigger scores,
Lara has greater highs.
Yes, 400.
For me and you, but clearly Lara has greater lows.
Yes, it means that Steve Smith is more. No, the fact that Lara.
Zidane, can you appreciate this?
No, but when you look at Lara's.
Zidane, can you appreciate what I'm saying?
No, man, I do, but I'm saying. Yeah, but I do,
Sanjay. Score 50 every time.
No, I do, Sanjay. But listen, man.
Lara has 9 double centuries. Lara has 9 double centuries.
Yes.
Steve Smith have about 3 or 4. Yes. Lara has
400,
375. And yet, Steve Smith makes 7,000 runs quicker than him. It tells you that Lara has greater lows. That's not basic maths, that.
That is
it. San Diego, intelligent people are listening.
Would Lara score more double centuries and 400 and 300 and Stevenson's face considerably more balls?
Because I'm saying, Zidane, Stevenson is more consistent than Brian Lara.
Oh, he said it.
But
no. It was nice talking to you, San Diego.
The consistency.
No, man, it done.
Reaching 9,000.
I can we take another call? All right, San Diego.
With 400 and
St. Diego, you said it. He's more consistent than Brian Lara. Yeah. That is all we were saying, St. Diego. And your cuss and go on like you know maths and then drop right back when me did that. Oh, no, I have a company really embarrassing herself like that. He said it eventually. You know why I'm saying it? Because he knows that other people are listening. We're going to take him out. All right. Me and the whole out today. Me one against the whole out. Me don't need no help.
Hello.
Zidane, this is your free day.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Come on, little lad.
Little lad.
Mr. Higgins.
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Lara being 1 at 1, 10 being the highest. How far is Steve Smith?
Steve Smith is right there with Lara or a little bit ahead. Yes, if the man him tell me said them comparable in the same sentence, but don't they argue? But I refuse to believe that Steve Smith is not in the same class as Lara. That's my argument.
Mr. Higgins.
Yes.
Just answer my question.
Me rate Steve Smith a little bit higher.
Lara is at 1. Where is Steve Smith for you?
1 out of 10?
That me say, man.
1.5.
Zidane. How much time you hear Mr. Higgins I say Steve Smith far ahead of Lara?
Then 1.5 is 50%, you know. But I say far ahead, man. We're talking about
man,
world.
Yeah, man, because you say him
may rate him over Brian as a test match batsman, sir. It no matter whether it's far or it's close.
You know, say
by the way, big man, it's still sweet. Me said you're gonna kill himself.
Mr. Higgins, you know, I say
hey, Lara is more consistent. Steve Smith is more consistent than Brian. And that say big man.
No, but you never did appreciate him at first.
He's gonna kill himself eventually. One bag of maths and then comes out with the same thing to me.
Mr. Higgins.
Big man.
Hello?
What is your argument? Give me your argument.
I'm trying to understand.
Me think Steve Smith is a better test match batsman than Brian Lara.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, but in a certain argument, I think why so much people come at you at first, you know, is because at first you will say it's way ahead because his average is 60. And at the time when you bring up this argument, I think his average was at 60 point something at the time, and Lara was at 53.
Yeah.
And you say he way ahead of Lara. So that's why at that point.
No. His average. No. His average is way ahead of Lara, which means that now. Somebody would have to convince me why a man with a 7-8 point average more than you. Why you better than a man? I'm gonna say no good reason for Lara better than Smith. St. Diego argument that him bat more balls. Him bat more balls than Lara. The reason why him bat more ball more than Lara because he harder for you out than Lara.
That would be the reason if Lara didn't have these consistently big
exactly.
than Smith.
But Mr. Higgins, if you say Lara is at 1 on a scale of 1 to 10.
Lord Jesus, man, no matter with the semantics. Me think the man better than Lara. What more you want?
Just listen now.
Steve Smith 1.2.
Yeah, but yeah. So what you say, if other people come with that explanation, because you are them so close, that means that Lara can be ahead of Steve Smith and another man.
Hey, big man, listen to my. I know the whole out now can't manage me. All the whole out in one room and dead to me. But listen to my argument. I am prepared to listen to people who say, boy, between them two man, you know, boy, close, but may I squeeze Lara. I am even prepared to work with people who say that.
So you're prepared to work with that?
The people them who me can't argue with them. No. The people them who me can't argue with. The people them who annoy me are people who behave as if Steve Smith is not worthy of being compared with Brian Lara.
Ah man, he's right there. But for some people,
no. If you say I'm right there, and you, but you have people who call this program and say Steve Smith wouldn't have them top 10. You have people who say Steve Smith a crab and Lara a lobster. No, you have people who say Steve Smith is a boring catcher and accumulator. Although him score fast to 7,000. At them the full grade 1 argument me can by the way.
Zidane.
Good. Talk to Zidane. Yes. I'm tired for beating up. I'm not learn.
You see, for me, if as Mr. Higgins say, Steve Smith probably is just ahead for him. I have no problem with that. But some of the time when you hear Mr. Higgins talk, it's like Steve Smith is way ahead.
No, because he push back on the other man and we are run with.
Yeah, but for me now, it's like him say just ahead.
No, if you come on and a run with Steve Smith, you might just run with Brian. Like, but if you come now and
come and make a reasonable play argument.
That is it, man.
Zidane, hear my thing with him. Come here him, Mr. Higgins. I say, Badman did a play against the very best at the time, even though most of his innings was against England.
England was the next best team in world cricket.
All right. So where was those matches played? At England or at
both?
Both.
Yeah.
Zidane. Not draw a parallel.
Why not go to Zidane?
Because listen to parallel.
No, I look hell. You know what I know?
Not because.
Let me tell you what I know. Let me say it on the radio. No, I'm gonna say what I know. I know says Zidane is brilliant at debating sports, you know. Oh no, I look hell.
Guess what? No, some of the time when the
and hey, you say an argument here, Zidane can't help you know.
No, listen to me say again. Some of the time when good argument in future, you say you don't understand.
No. Listen, yes. Zidane can't help you on this. If him take me on this.
Mr. Higgins, let me finish now, please.
Make him. All right, go on.
All right. You say Mr. Bradman did play against the very best, even though most of his career is against one side.
What I said is that people are saying he played 30 out of his 50 odd games against one team. My argument is that one team was the next best team in the world.
Yeah, but Mr. Higgins,
how is that used against him?
Yeah, because Mr. Higgins, not because you played most of your career against one team and that team was the second best. That means you were better than somebody else. Because what I'm trying to bring across is that Man City.
No, I'm calling. He's just countering the argument that he only faced one team pretty much. He's just pointing out that one team was the next best team. So it's not that him a face the Bramble teams, them a bunch.
Zidane, what may I say? In the last 6 years, Man City are the very best team in our English Premier League. But if you check in Tottenham record against them at home, it's probably better than most of the top teams them.
If you find that you have a footballer in other world,
not because you have not because you are the very best team and you have somebody.
So you know Messi goes against Real Madrid more than any other team in La Liga when he played here.
Of course.
Why?
Not because of the opponent.
Yeah, because it's the next best team in the league. Yeah, so the goals against Real Madrid value.
But Zidane, if somebody is Messi this player,
so if somebody come and say, hold on, hold the line, because we're going to help you. Don't give me a minute. Yeah, we're coming back. We're coming.
Get running. Stay fit with the latest brands and styles at Western Sports. Running, walking, trekking. Western Sports has the shoe just for you. The time by Western Sports is
2:45. Choose from a wide variety of tiles from Garrett Trading. Whether a classic or modern look, our tiles give that added dimension. For that Greek marble, flashy or glossy finish in your bathroom and kitchen, a myriad of designs and colors are available to create your personal masterpiece. Visit our showroom at 169 Constant Spring Road or call Garrett Trading and Installation Limited 876-669-8996. Design your style.
A few months ago, my family and I were on the verge of being homeless until we were introduced to a property loan from Manchester Cooperative Credit Union. At first, we were skeptical, but with the great benefits and the fact that we could borrow up to $25 million at a low interest rate of 7.99% made us realize that it was the right thing to do. So we did it, and today we're in a much better situation, thanks to Manchester Cooperative Credit Union.
What's up, Sports Desk Massive? It's the new and improved. What you say? Can't stop to make a call? Well, you can still add your 2 cents by sending in WhatsApp messages or voice notes to 876-828-0925. What you say? During the Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m. Sponsored by BH Paints. Paint it. Love it with BH Paints.
It's now time for Anybet Tips, presented by Anybet, your best bet.
Alrighty then, all right. We're looking at the MLS Columbus Crew. They host the New York Red Bulls. The odds of a Columbus Crew at home win is $1.96. The odds of a draw is $3.50. And the odds of a New York winning away from home is $3.65. Big favorites, Columbus Crew. I think they will get the job done at home. They have been gathering momentum, and they will win at $1.96. Miami FC, the team of, well, he's not there quite yet. Inter Miami FC, our football club of Lionel Messi, $2.40 to win at home, $3.50 to draw, and they are playing Austin FC, and the odds of them winning is $2.75. So I'm going with Inter Miami at home to win at $2.40. So Columbus Crew, $1.96. Inter Miami Football Club, $2.40.
Anybet Tips was presented by Anybet, your best bet.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Carla, you still there?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So if somebody point out to you that, listen, the one Messi only plays 70% time game against Real Madrid. A man I go say, then that should be a good thing because he dominated the very best next team in La Liga. So you can't use that to knock him. So I think it's a good counter to that argument. You don't
No, I don't agree.
So if you play if you play in another league, you play against Wigan Athletic and Bournemouth and you beat them up. They're already saying you can value that performance more than what the man do consistently against Real Madrid, because Real Madrid, even though it's one team, they are better than Bournemouth and Wigan and these teams, even though you play more different teams.
Yeah, but it's Zidane. The point I'm making is that at the rest of sides them, they have different size field, different size in traveling, different crowds. Right now, I don't even know how much.
The traveling wouldn't be a bad argument.
Well, I don't know even right now how much of that 30th match was at Australia, at his home ground.
If you do the research, then
you understand? Because for me,
if you average 99 in cricket, is not a normal thing.
For me, Zidane, if we did to take Tottenham against Man City for the last 6 years, would have Tottenham as a world-class team. That's just that's what I'm saying.
I'm not sure. You understand? I'm not, but I'm prepared for leave. Weak arguments.
All right, brother. Big up.
All right.
We'll leave it there.
All right. Next one. Hello.
Yeah, man. Hello.
Baggio.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Go on, man.
Yes, Baggio.
Question here. By the way, she people pick up yourself and all the money more report. Big up yourself. Question here. Suppose to say that Brian Lara and Steve Smith would have the same average, and but Brian Lara did have a better strike rate, right? Same 51 average, right? But Steve Smith take players less game than Brian Lara. Would that have matter?
You win the argument, Baggio.
No,
man, you win the argument.
I want to learn, sir. That's what I'm trying to learn.
I know, I say you win the argument.
Which argument? An argument.
Whatever your argument is, you've won it.
An argument. I said, all right, Brian Lara, after playing 150 matches, average 51. Steve Smith, after playing 20 games, average 51. Would that have matter?
You win the argument.
Right.
I mean, I say you win the argument.
Okay. All right. So, this is Jerome fired. The news about him being fired.
Fired from where? Woolmans?
No. That's it.
We're not hearing well.
No, you're breaking up, Baggio.
No, from the national stuff.
No, as far as I'm concerned, this what they said initially still remains.
That is there.
What them say was again, Orville?
Under 23 coach.
Under 20, yes.
Right.
Perfect. You
know. The last time I had a problem, they sending a team to play a competition that Jerry would have been the coach for, right? And they say that they never know that the competition was something. All right. Where is our under 23 side now?
Well, there's an under 22 team in a what them call the CAC Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, there's an under 22 side over there, so pretty much the under 23.
Pretty much under 23. Who is the coach?
The coach is Wendell Downswell and who again?
Is it Fuzzy?
I don't remember. I know who's the coach over there. I think Wendell Downswell and somebody else.
But it's not Tapa. It's not
Jerome. No, it's not Jerome.
Not Jerome.
It's not Jerome.
Why would that would make any sense?
No, this
under 23 coach. We know you say get fired. We know you say work for the job. But they have a team over there somewhere playing under 22 competition, and he's not the coach. He's not the person there.
Good question. Good question. Very good question. I'll do some investigation.
Investigation.
Yes.
All right. Have a wonderful day.
Yes, man. Big up yourself.
Good man. Yeah.
All right. Next call.
Craig, who is next? Craig on the DJ train. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
What was it then?
Oh, why you say man you?
MU?
Long time.
Where did the MU?
There, man. Why the argument can not listen from you? Because 2 men work now, you got to get this story.
So you're not work?
Yeah, me taxi driver, man.
Oh.
We see show up on the radio, man. But two, nah, drive really. Nah, get to listen to the show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you're back driving now.
Kinda.
Yes.
Yeah. So now listen to the argument and the argument. Maybe Zidane or feel the argument and never say right now, but it kind of so familiar. See, my thing is with Ronaldo and Messi, it starts show that Ronaldo are better goal stats, right?
No, it does. It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No man, Messi scores.
Listen. It does. The only stats that Messi have is Spanish. It's Spain. It does.
But Orville is not losing total. What will call? But hold on, Emmy. Orville is not losing total runs scored to determine who's greater, and he's using averages. So what they feel what they do on average. What I'm saying to you, on average, Messi scores more goals than Ronaldo on average.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, man, he's edge out Ronaldo in terms of goals per game, boss. That's a fact.
In what? In La Liga?
All in the Champions League, him slightly ahead of him.
Yeah, man, I say Zidane.
May I tell him, boss?
Zidane, Messi have what? They put our stats for Messi have Messi. They about 16 goals before Ronaldo even have won in the Champions League.
I'm saying to you, Messi is slightly ahead of Ronaldo in terms of goals per game in the Champions League.
Well, my stats show me that Ronaldo have a better goal average. We not go there, so.
What's a better goal average in the World Cup?
What me I try to say?
What's a better goal average in the World Cup?
The both of them did have the same.
No, me I said.
The two of them the level.
No, me I say what's a better goals per game in the World Cup?
They say the two of them the level before the World Cup.
I remember your man is an out and out forward, you know.
Who is out and out forward?
No, your man Ronaldo.
Listen, documentary show you that since Ronaldo get the knee injury, he changed his ball game.
Boss.
Ronaldo was a midfielder, he was a winger.
Messi as you know, we're the international MVP now, we're my boss. You don't understand.
Why you make this is a Messi argument?
No, you.
Why am I trying to say? Orville?
Yeah.
You think right. Because I see a thing they do with Ronaldo. Ronaldo better stats than Messi.
No man, he doesn't, my boss.
No man, you're going to leave you with the MU. You say in Jamaica, even when people rate Messi over Ronaldo, you have enough Ronaldo supporters who give him props.
Yes.
In a Jamaica, not enough people like Steve Smith.
Yeah, I mean, I run on the top three. I have Cristiano Ronaldo top three all the time, you know.
Yet you have people who say Steve Smith not in the top 10 and all that. So more Steve Smith is, despite his outstanding numbers, you still have people when I give him due.
Yeah, because
most people have run on the top 5.
Yeah, even the Messi man them rate Ronaldo. But one the Brian Lara people
why
understand.
Is that? Because they think that Brian Lara is the better player.
Fine, I said, but them need to give the other one some credit.
But Steve Smith, you say, he play longer, he bat more, he pile up the roads more. So, although Brian Lara will give you 400 runs, he might have less total them stuff with it. So,
you mean, yeah, man, it's true, man. Big man, but them not rate the man, but the man gone. The man have the highest average of all who are playing now. The man have more centuries than anybody else in the history of game after 100 games.
All right.
The man went to 7,000 runs faster than everybody else who ever played. 8,000, 9,000. But we can't compare with that.
Listen to this, Orville. All of the top coach them with Ronaldo. I remember Ronaldo.
No, me not agree. MU, you don't know me not agree.
You know my dad.
Man say most top coach who are Ronaldo over Messi. Where to get that from?
Fergie would have Ronaldo over Messi. Ancelotti would have Ronaldo over Messi. Zidane would have Ronaldo over Messi.
And what all three have in common there, MU? What all three coaches have in common? All of them coach Ronaldo.
Yeah.
And they said that at the time while they were coaching him.
No, that they basically say. They say if a journalist a question him.
What about the whole heap of people who would have preferred Messi as well?
Me never hear nobody.
His coaches and captain both to Ballon d'Or a year time and them vote. Messi more time.
Kill it. Them argument too big.
A journalist vote for Messi.
A journalist. All right.
Yeah, we got him. You. Where were you though? Right. You need to call more often, man.
All right, big up for the set.
All right, big up. I will take the break. We're coming back.
Men 40 years and older, use your NHF card and pay $1,600 less for your PSA test for prostate cancer. The time by NHF is 3 o'clock.
Health Alert is sponsored by the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
Stay informed and follow advice given by your healthcare provider. Stay informed on the latest developments about COVID-19. Follow advice given by your healthcare provider, your national and local public health authority, or your employer on how to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. National and local authorities will have the most up-to-date information on whether COVID-19 is spreading in your area. They are best placed to advise on what people in your area should be doing to protect themselves.
Health Alert is sponsored by the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
Listen, the way you love me. This is your host, Dr. Nicole Masters, Senior Pastor and founder of the Miracles of the Potter's Hand International, Stony Hill, also in Morant Bay. Please join me this and every Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. for Morning Dew. Morning Dew is a powerful devotion which is designed to jumpstart your morning, resulting in tangible victory. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend. Sponsored by the New Parkington Pharmacy. Restore, refresh, and renew. Also, Megadon Security Elite. Your security is our priority. Call them at 869-3884-25.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we take our first, no, it's the second selection, but today is a Wednesday, so we play from Yabba. People don't make me shout. Please, may I beg you. Me not shout again. I do television at nights. May I read sports at CVM them nights. And on the weekends, me have cricket down at the JC. Remember them did say me can't do cricket commentary again. Me have to preserve the voice. And yeah, I'm doing some more TV work these nights. I'm working. So me not shout for the last hour of the show. I feel my voice I go. So for the next show, the next hour, I mean, on to win the arguments. Me not shout. Music brought to you by Sunshine J album, of course, the Yabba album. And of course, Edgechem, for people who dream in color. We're playing one of my favorite tracks on the show. And it's You're in my favorite tracks on the album. It's called You're in My Life.
You're in my life, and that's the way it should be. You're in my life from the first time I saw you. You shared my dreams and gave me your affection. You are my friend. In all the years gone by, today I see
smiling face before me. When things go wrong, you always comfort me. You are my friend. I'm blessed every moment. You are in love with me. Every morning when I wake, I count my blessings for this bounty. You make me rich in many ways. You're in my life. You're funny and you're gracious. You're in my life. You're everything I need. As time goes by, my love for you gets stronger. As time goes by, forgive me for my wrongs. You're in my life, and that's the way it should be. You're in my life.
All right, so the thing name You're in My Life, my favorite track from the Sunshine J album, the Yabba album. Big up this Sunshine J album. And big up to Edgechem for people dreaming color. You know, from time to time, people say that I'm a narcissist. I'm a narcissist. Think too much of myself. People, me no must think too much of myself. Me have a boss, you know, as a country youth, you know, come at town, you know. When me left right or so, in the day, I'm gonna see him tonight. Check me out now, my suit, I read sports. I mean, I do more and more of that. Sometimes I can't scratch my head. And then, come this weekend, I commentate cricket for the JCA. I no more show off. But I know that alone, I know those them thing there. You know. There's another show you talk about me as well. Now, if you if you have a show where your main thing is to talk about yourself, and there's another show whose main thing is to talk about you, tell me why me not for show off and arrogant and boast. The way for me not to be arrogant and boasty is when me think me not important to people. You know? But me have to think, but never in the history of radio show has one show been so dedicated to another person. Then me no must show off people, no must something special about me. All right. I mean, I don't want to get hoarse. Advice I put on the bills. Where's the number? Oh yeah, let's take some text.
Brought to you by BH Paints. Paint it, love it with BH Paints.
All right, here we go.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Orville, why you allow the caller to say caller that disagree with you is an idiot? Not everyone is going to think the same thing. So it is rude to call callers an idiot. Anthony from Obey. Well, you said Trum never call no one particular person. So I'm never too pressure.
Our name in the names.
He never name the names.
We don't encourage it, but
yeah,
that's why it slipped through. Never send nobody idea.
In particular. Yeah. Since the start of 2022, West Indies have played 31 ODIs. They have won only 11. Of those 11, 9 of those wins came against Ireland. 9 of those wins came against Ireland, Netherlands, UAE, Nepal, USA. We are an associate level team in ODI cricket and arguably not a good one. All right, that's a good thing. Yes. Orville and Zidane don't muscle up on no mind, on no pressure, go up. Steve Smith cannot make a cricket stadium full up. Brian Lara can do the maths. This is Tampa from St. Captain. May I preserve my voice, people? I feel my voice, I go. We need it. So, I'm not saying Orville Zidane from this is Sam. Brian Lara, Steve Smith. Consistency in Smith's batting might have been a contributing factor in his scoring more runs than Lara. There is, however, a need to establish the contributory factors to its consistency. For example, it's easier for right-handed batsmen to score freer against right-handed bowling than against left-handed bowlers. It's easier for right-handed batsmen to score freer against right-handed bowling than against left-handed bowlers. The converse is true. A left-handed batsman copes better with left-handed bowlers. Unfortunately for Lara, there have been fewer left-hand bowlers than right-hand, which places Smith in an advantageous position.
Yeah, that man, the skill away name.
Lord Jesus, them Lara people. Oh, so left-handers have a disadvantage now. Boy, I mean, I tell you people.
Well, and Shiv no get age over Viv Richards now, Orville.
Lord Jesus Christ.
Shiv, I forget age over Viv Richards now, my boss. Him leave a name?
No, man, he don't left a name. Caller, the caller to that something here, we say left-handers have an advantage over right-handers.
Well, right-handers
have an advantage over left-handers. Please, I'm begging you to call the show and explain that one.
Yeah.
Please. Yes, if a man call and say him call for explain that, give him first preference. Okay? The man who's a right-hander, Steve Smith, have an advantage from Lara and bat right-hand. This the level that these people will go. Anyway, let's go back online.
But those were brought to you by BH Paints. Paint it, love it with BH Paints.
All right.
Back online?
Yeah.
Hello?
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 Yeah.
Good afternoon, Orville and Zidane. This is Wisdom.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Steve Smith might have a better average and it might seem like he's a better batsman, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think Brian Lara is more talented. He's a more talented batsman.
Oh.
Right? I'm going to ask you I don't think nobody came up with this stat.
Mm-hmm.
On paper, yes, I go with Steve, right? Now, what are the rankings of the West Indies when Brian Lara was batting? What was the highest ranking? And what was the lowest ranking of West Indies when Brian Lara was batting?
No. But I have to check. Remember, Lara started 91. We would have still been a half decent team then.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, versus
and we gradually got worse.
Versus the position of Australia when Steve Smith is batting in terms of the overall ranking of the team.
Yeah, Australia would have been a higher ranked team than the West Indies.
All right, so one would be playing for more wins than the other.
No, I don't use the win argument.
Hold on, Orville.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. So, if your team is winning,
mm-hmm.
you're more motivated to sit down and bat all the time, right? Mm-hmm. Now, Brian Lara would have been batting a lot and trying to shield a lot of the tail enders and stuff from batting, right? Mm-hmm. So, that would automatically push more pressure on him to take as much strike as he can, right? Versus another team that have people that can support you all the time through batting. Mm-hmm. So there is a little difference. I know how it looks, but if you take all things considered, right, in terms of winner average, in terms of pressure, in terms of the supportive batsman that you have batting with you, right?
Mm.
You would have Brian Lara have to be trying to take a lot more risk in batting.
No, he doesn't have to, son. Shiv played with the same team and Shiv didn't take the same amount of risk.
Yeah, man, but the thing is, remember, when you come in at 3 and your team is down already, right?
No, man, just face it. Lara took risks, even when he not play for West Indies. Lara, when he was playing for Trinidad,
mm-hmm.
is an attacking batsman. It's not the fact that when he was playing for Warwickshire in the county
mm-hmm.
thing, he's a free-flowing batsman. He didn't mm-hmm. play like that because he was playing for West Indies. Nice
mm-hmm.
try, but it's not a good act.
No, man, but you understand why I would say
no, you are talented. Saying that he took more risks because West Indies. Hold on, sir. You've made a point, and I'm showing you that that point is not great. You are saying that Lara took more risks because the West Indies was Bramble. And I'm saying to you that Lara is an aggressive batsman, irrespective of whom he played for. So when he played for Trinidad, I remember one game Jamaica played Trinidad and we were bowled out. Trinidad made 225. Lara got 170 at all time. I remember watching Brian as a little boy at bat. When he played for Warwickshire, I make 500 and 6-7 century. It is not because them Bramble, boss. He's an aggressive batsman by nature, which means that the argument that you just postulated is not great. Let's hear what your second argument is when we come back after.
What's up, Sports Desk Massive? It's the new and improved. What you say? Can't stop to make a call. Well, you can still add your 2 cents by sending in WhatsApp messages or voice notes to 876-828-0925. What you say? During the Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m. Sponsored by BH Paints. Paint it. Love it with BH Paints.
For miles and miles of beautiful carpets and exquisite rugs to brighten your office and home, visit the Carpet Store at 18 Dunbarton Avenue off Malines Road. They install, clean your carpets, and add elegance to every room in your house. Call 876-649-0174 or come to the Carpet Store at 18 Dunbarton Avenue because you deserve the best.
Design your dream home with Total Hardware and Supplies. We have windows of all sizes on special. Doors galore. Choose from our wide variety of porcelain and ceramic tiles. Experience the best deals on sanitary ware, jacuzzis, shower enclosures, and baths. Just to name it, we have it all. Come on down to 2 Aiken Hill Drive, Pembroke Hall. Call us at 631-7648 or WhatsApp anytime 507-0865. Remember, same day delivery available. Quality products, great prices. That's the Total Guarantee.
Importers. Shipments requiring you to pay customs duties and taxes are cleared on a customs goods declaration known as an IM4 or IMS4. Ask your clearing taxes are paid. Where your clearing agent may not be able to provide the IM4 or IMS4, request your customs goods declaration registration number or C number, which can be used to verify your payments. Importers, request your IM4, IMS4, or C number. It is your right. For details, email the Jamaica Customs Agency at public.relations@jca.gov.jm. Jamaica Customs, keeping our customers in focus.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
World number one Iga Swiatek began her grass court season with a comeback win over last year's Wimbledon semi-finalist Tatjana Maria. The Pole, fresh from her French Open triumph, beat the German over 3 sets at the Bad Homburg Open. Swiatek has never gone beyond the 4th round at Wimbledon, but is one of the WTA Tour's most dangerous players. That is Sport in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any Bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly at the Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill. Celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
We go back on that. Hello?
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 Orville, Zidane.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Apparently, when this man was talking about some bowler of the golf face, right? He mentioned something about some Lindwall, not Lindwall, Thompson Lily, right? And then St. Diego come and say, he won't go mention about Trevor Bailey and Truman, but Trevor Bailey was the England top bowler at them time. It was Brian Statham and Fred Truman. But when Australia came here, it's a 4-pronged pace bowler, you know. Lindwall, Keith Miller, Ron Archer, and Ian Johnson, and them have the world. Richie Beno did have the world record as a spinner. 18 inches, him turned the ball. It was a world record. But anyhow, what we call about Orville? I hear a mother having a GoFund for one of the reggae girls, right?
Really?
Yes, man. I think she named Philippa, one of them Philippa or something like that. But what the gent name?
Dennis Strong.
Dennis Strong. He was denying it. Said, well, he don't know nothing about it. They got I think it's $100,000, right? And it got $30,000 though. So Ken Rainer said, well, watch ya. There was a correspondence between the mother and Dennis Strong. But Dennis Strong said, well, he agree with it, but he never approve it. But there is a go for now. So I think one of the and him said he appreciate it.
I'm not sure I understand what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying is a go for now in progress. For one of the reggae girl mother started and it reached at 30,000 now. When them spoke to Dennis Chang, he said never know nothing about it. But then them quote a correspondent between them and Dennis Chang. But Dennis Chang said yes, that was true. But JFF never give them approval. You understand me?
I hear you.
Yeah, so why you check it out? Because it's still going on. And they reached 30,000 up to last night.
All right, boss.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Who is this now? Preacher?
Yeah, man. Greetings, gentlemen.
How are you, the preacher?
Give thanks, man. Hey, more you and Dwight too continue to have the conversation.
No. I won't have the conversation.
God, hey, Dwight too, in I'm Akia now, you know. I see him here, this in the cricket.
Yeah.
Nah, lie to you, Dwight. I know you listen. Big up yourself, Dwight too. You see me?
You don't think Dwight is a coward?
Well, a man challenged him to a debate and him not take it still, you know.
And a man did challenge him before and he didn't take it either. This is the second time.
Of expertise, this, you know. Because when do I talk cricket, you know, all if you not agree with him, you're forced to listen to him still, you know.
I'm saying this is the second man who was thrown down the invitation for debate and he has refused both.
Yeah, he must say more debate you, but him no say you and him not gonna debate.
That preacher, you are preacher, and they might upset with me when I say this, but the truth is, you are one of the brighter callers to this program. I mean, I understand this about you. Me and you know that what Dwight did there when him said him not debate the man and me him debate is diversionary tactics, man. You can't know me not gonna debate.
Here we go. We love a sponsor coming to play Zidane. We take Dwight and take Orville off of the radio and put them on one of them YouTube channel there and make them run the debate that way. You see what I say?
Okay.
Yeah. That interest.
Interest.
It's not on radio. We know that.
No. When Dwight says he won't debate a caller and me want debate, what do you think he's doing?
No, me think him should have taken the debate. But
no, that may ask you.
No, I know him never dare take the debate because
why isn't he taking the debate against anybody else? Let me say, you know why he's prepared to debate me every day on air. Dwight knows that even if me beat him up, he has absolutely nothing to lose. Dwight know that the public likes when he comes at me.
But Orville,
yes.
If a man come on radio and challenge Zidane to a debate on radio, Zidane not gonna take it either, you know.
Well, me don't know about Zidane, but me know me not nothing for gain.
No, because Zidane would have be the big artist and the other man would have be a little.
It depends on who, man. Not like a normal man. But if a big fish come with that, probably take eating food.
Yeah, all right, I hear you.
Yeah.
Anyway, Zidane, you don't say you pick the reggae boy side. I wonder if the coach will listen to you. Because you see this thing about 4-4-2?
Yes.
Functionally, Jamaica would have played best with them players that we have in a 4-2-3-1. It still can become a 4-4-2. And when you set up as 4-4-2, it's all the players playing at the system.
Yes.
Bobby Reed supposed to play right behind
I agree, yes.
Because Bobby Reed is that one player we have on a team that we have an eye for goal from outside of the box.
And technically good, decent. And he's not no German but he's not a bad who can knock it and take it back. And think, yeah.
And you already have the two wing of them. One is left footed, one is right footed.
Yeah.
You don't need to do anything out of the norm with them two wing.
And get some crosses inside to Mikel Antonio now, man. With the trickery out there. So, yeah.
Exactly. Now you have Lambert in the team. Well, he looked very decent in the last game. Merit himself playing again. In our game against Trinidad, you can put Johnson in the middle of the park. So you get more passing at the ball, more attacking going forward. Because you don't have to be as compact against Trinidad, in my opinion.
Agreed.
But don't tell us, the coach are winning first game in the tournament. And they are winning first game tonight. They hype up this someone hype up this Trinidad team, Watch them against St. Vincent. St. Vincent have Trinidad.
You mean St. Kitts?
St. Kitts and Nevis.
And Nevis. The man them have Trinidad on them back foot in the last 15-20 minutes. I press them a little bit, No, we have the talent and the ability to do some damage to that Trinidad side. I feel like we can get 2 goals past them. Anyway, moving on from that. Australia had 339 so far. See? About 83 overs, about 4 runs are over that. My question to you, Arthur, do we England play cricket now? If Australia make 450 by tea tomorrow, see? Will England be going?
What if Australia make 450 by tea tomorrow?
By lunch.
By lunch, right?
Yes, by lunch. Will England be going in and playing the same kind of cricket that they played in the first test, in the first inning?
Yes.
Where they was attacking.
If based on how them sound, them not going to take a backward step. So remember what them saying. Them say a buzz baller do it, and a buzz baller unless them step down from their own position.
Well, I watch for see because there's one thing it's clear on the first day in our game where you feel like you could have get some wickets late in the evening.
Different when a man put some good score on the board.
Yes, when them did start the buzz ball thing, preacher, I had said, let's see how they play against Australia and against India in India. Me never quite convinced. Me admire them bravery because English cricket used to be a little bit too conservative for me. Now that them 1-0 down, let me see.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see the approach.
I watch the system.
So 1-0 down, and then some runs would be on the board again.
Yes.
So yeah, it would be interesting.
Yeah, so I want to see what kind of cricket them are going to go.
Especially that the skipper gets so much flack for that declaration. Let's see.
Exactly. Anyway, I want to big up the lacrosse team. I want to big up the youth them were down at the Special Olympics. See? I want to big up the youth named Antonio Watt. Because him running PB in the 200 meter where they are at a little meet. And he has already come out and said he's a 400 meter man. See? So, number one of the man them actually I look forward to see the trials. As I used to come through the system, stay in Jamaica, go through him little low patch, and really now find back himself. So
Yeah,
Antonio Watson and him camp, big up on yourself, root for you, watch out to see you. Man has on it.
All
Big
right,
up,
preacher. Big up. Good call.
All right, so we move to Puss Milk.
Puss Milk is back for the second day.
Puss Milk.
Yo, Mr. Higgins.
What you say, my boss?
Boy, big of yourself. Big of yourself.
Indeed.
Boy, Mr. Higgins. Afternoon, some matches.
Good afternoon, Puss Milk.
Yeah, man. I think you're afraid of Mr. Chateau, Mr. Higgins.
I am.
Yes, man, because you have more to lose.
I'm not going to be no call upon the program, my boss, because the voters, if me a debate, a dim wit, them are going to say the dim wit win. You don't know the program going on.
Yeah, but not only that, as I said before, as I said, you have more to lose.
No. You say if me think the callers would have fear, then do it now. Me not do it now.
Right, so what about debating oral Tracy?
That would have unfair to that.
No, man, you say that debate me the first, you know.
Debate him weird.
You say that, you know.
Debate him weird.
Hey, listen up.
Debate him weird.
Listen up. As a caller who listen board program.
May I ask you to debate him weird, my boss?
Any platform, man. Any topic. Any platform, any topic.
Listen
up. And as a caller, me willing to put up $20,000 to raise the prize money for about $250,000. As one of the caller.
Yeah, start it off.
Go on.
Debate him weird.
And winner takes all?
And winner take all.
$250,000?
We will put 20 grand.
You're going to start it off. See how much you can get it up to.
Yeah.
$250,000.
$250,000.
On a public platform.
Yeah, you oral Tracy.
With independent judges.
Independent judges.
Soup.
Brian Lara Keith Smith.
No, man. No. You have to give me a harder topic. What would be the mood?
Diego Maradona Pele.
No, what would be the Smith Lara mood?
What
you think Lara better?
The better batsman?
Yeah, you
Who is a better test match batsman?
Who is a better test match batsman? That are the mute?
No, you mean, yeah.
Well, me know oral now go back from none of them.
$250,000. Winner take all.
Yeah.
Line it up.
Yeah, $250,000.
Line it up, my boss. You talk
either take about less than 15 callers to put up 20 grand to see that.
Line it up, man.
You know him? Line it up, man. Call him and line it up.
If you know oral?
Yeah, man. Come on, I don't think he's going to take that. I'm afraid.
He
must go on like him thinks Steve better and Steve Smith. I'm not arguing. I'm not a big argument.
I'll call him after me.
Which public platform would this be?
Anyone.
No. Tell me. It can't be on my program.
It can't be on your program.
And it can't be on.
Well, you find a program.
Because we find a YouTube channel.
The callers that would have biased.
No, man, it's not the callers going to do the judging.
No, it can't be.
Independent judges.
It can't. Me not go on next man program.
Independent judges.
I not think me want him on my program.
Yeah,
250.
So as me
250 that's so nice.
15 man.
250 that's so nice.
250 that's so
so 20 minutes worth of work.
Big man, no sensible audience.
I mean,
listen to me, I said to you, know.
Yeah.
No sensible, rational, intelligent tribunal.
Yeah.
Cannot rule that man over me in no argument to the two way. None of that.
All right. You are going.
I want to know that too, you know.
Hey,
Mr. Nice.
This Saturday we're gonna make it official. Cause you're gonna have skanking, so.
What name? Oh, the thing when me I say on Facebook. No man, me not under the man.
No man, listen man, you're invited to skanking, man.
Big man, you know what is wrong with you, man? Me not under the Saturday night I'm reading sports on TV.
All right, me I hold till you come back.
All right, hold push me. All right. We're coming back.
Be the envy of neighbors and friends. Fill your house with exceptional home decor from Carmen's Collection, located at 112 Concert Spring Road. Satisfy your desire with stunning and luxurious furnishing and accessories. Visit our showroom at 112 Concert Spring Road. Revel in trending items and immerse yourself in comfort. Pleasure your eyes and senses. Seeing is believing. Open Mondays to Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Carmen's Collection, your place for exceptional decor.
Lady Vanessa Baker and team presents Stronger Believers Conference, the ultimate healing and deliverance experience for a holistic you on July 8th, 9 a.m. at the Worship in Faith International Fellowship, 55 Old Arbor Road, Spanish Town. Admissions free. Be empowered by our professional group counseling, gospel artists, and powerful messages from ministers, local and international. Invite a friend to share in this encounter and live in purpose.
Importers. Shipments requiring you to pay customs duties and taxes are cleared on a customs goods declaration known as an IM4 or IMS4. Ask your clearing agent to provide your customs declaration, customs assessment notice, and customs receipt once duties and taxes are paid. Where your clearing agent may not be able to provide the IM4 or IMS4, request your customs goods declaration registration number or C number, which can be used to verify your payments. Importers, request your IM4, IMS4, or C number. It is your right. For details, email the Jamaica Customs Agency at public.relations@jca.gov.jm. Jamaica Customs, keeping our customers in focus.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, my boss.
Yeah, man.
Line up the 250,000.
Yes, man.
Easy food.
Yes, man. So, Mr. Higgins.
Yeah.
You know, so I rather this Mr. Higgins do.
Which one?
No, the one on the show, no.
Today.
Yeah, today, Mr. Higgins. It's all in fun for you today.
Today,
You know?
today has been a very entertaining.
When me a host out my voice,
you know, you are equal comedian as Tracy do.
Why you this man is a talk about where? What is wrong, man?
Oh, you mean what?
You are PR?
Hey, how much time you call where name from money?
No, but people like you are bringing up the man, my boss, and be forced to respond.
No, me bring him up.
You hear me bring him up on my own?
You talk to man, say man, you call on your phone. You say that to me?
No. It's because people are mentioning.
No, man. Well, you're a big friend, man. Me willing to pay your appearance fee to come at the skanking.
You're the man.
I saw the well why me and the man start reading.
Yes,
what is
man.
my appearance fee?
Oh, you mean?
How much you have to about?
How much are your appearance fee? You say Saturday you work at
No, man.
TV.
Couldn't talk with the appearance you have here.
We're willing to double your fee. But CVM at you, we have to call out.
No. The CVM thing is between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
between 7 and 8.
So you can still turn up. We wouldn't
So
stop.
you still can't turn up. How are your appearance fee?
What is my appearance?
You're not going to want refreshments and thing, man.
Just to turn up, man.
No, I want to know what he considers my appearance fee to be.
To turn up at the event.
Yes. What is the fee? That may I ask you.
Yo, man, are you tell me your fee?
Hold on. Why do you want to see this happening so bad? Why?
It was farmer big friend, you know.
And why you think
you and him talk about him a lot and him talk about you a lot.
I don't talk about the man because I think the man I go after me too hard.
You say earlier in the program, say if this man take up his phone and call you, everything good.
But him have to humble though. Him have to accept him did I try discredit me too often for too long.
No man. Anyway, prior to shipping port call early on.
Yeah.
Marlon Brown.
Yes.
He's still the ball, man. He into construction now. He's doing construction work.
Don't remember that ball.
You're quite telling more people that text me phone and say it was a very good.
Which year this?
But I can't remember either.
Remember him?
Yeah.
Zidane. That is also another talent out of the Frasers community
yes.
where probably would Stylo Ebanks would have been basically also inspired him to, you know?
Oh.
Because Marlon about 40. Marlon is about 4 or 5 years old on me. You understand?
Oh, somebody's saying he played 2001.
For which
yeah,
school?
man.
Spanish Town. That one of the Spanish Town team.
Man.
Spanish Town went to the Manning Cup final 2001.
I think where them go? 2001.
No, because no shipping boat has said they went to the Manning Cup final. That it was the biggest Manning Cup final performance yes. But I don't remember Spanish Town in a Manning Cup final. When we did that? 01. We did that CVM full time. I don't remember. I don't remember. I get it.
Yeah, man. But
yes, they went to
said,
I remember that big. I remember that big.
Where the final
team.
play?
They play. Where the final play again?
I think.
Oh, they play against Bridgeport. Let them Bridgeport beat, man.
Bridgeport
Let them bigger times to beat. Right?
In the final?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Let them bigger times to beat in the final.
Yeah, you're probably right. You know, you're probably right.
Yeah, man.
But me no remember.
In still the appraisers content.
Who's Mel?
Finals was played out by Harborview. Yes. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Hold on, another year the Bridgeport did play Cornwall in the All Island.
And them say them through the game.
And some true game thing going on. Then me not watch that game then. Me watch the final. Me no see nobody did stand out to all that for the other side. I'm sure I would have watched that final. Anyway, Postman.
Yeah.
Big up yourself, man.
Yeah, man. So as for me, Mr. Higgins, it's like, you know, I may say you have more to lose than Chateau debating you, because I'm a big fan of playing domino. I'm not take on small player.
Yeah.
You understand me?
You know that's why I'm not take on your man.
Listen, it's like how you will always say you're a big domino player.
Yeah.
But willing to take you on as skanking.
No, man. Why you want me come? Hey, if me come on the man show of my boss, all the attention I go come for me. You know why I'm do that to the man.
All right. Look more.
You know why me come on the man? The man thing is the man.
Give your next man a chance tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Why you don't want me come at the man thing and share the attention?
Orville.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is Truck now.
Where you said Truck?
Zidane.
Yes, Truck.
It's when Orville never there. When he leave KLS.
Yeah.
Afternoon radio was like bulls. Nothing never go on. Nothing.
Yeah.
Me from station to station to station.
Yeah.
But me I listen. You see the man in the when Orville, when Ball Eagle and Oral.
Invite him down there.
Look short. At the happiest morning. Because when them open the line, you know, man, they ring up the phone. For the man come for just to get a chance to hear, say, Orville come back. Where I say, the biggest thing that, and it showed me, and Orville admitted then that him never know, said, them man there was him friend. Him admitted that. Him now go say, him always say,
no, man, then me and the man, them no friend them time, man.
No, but your friend, man. Friend go to storm and then you come back.
No, man. The man I go to
sometimes I think that him is a little.
You don't think sometimes he go overboard for this?
Yeah, me think so too.
Yeah, man.
But me know him is a comedian.
No. He disguises his disrespect for me under the guise of comedy and mustard.
Yeah,
I think I go too far, my boy.
All right. You what now, Zidane? Whatever the differences was, it's like when you hear him I say Jerome Foster.
Take one more word.
No, but here why I'm not to think about that now, Zidane. Jerome Foster is an analyst.
Yeah.
So while Orville would have work and a man lick a shot, you know what I mean? Jerome would have said that was a good shot and pick up that from outside.
Who you think the radio commentary was carried on? I careless, did I carry something?
Yeah, but you are the commentary.
No, man, forget that. I'm saying KLS was putting together a commentary team for that Pakistan series.
Yeah.
You think KLS would have picked our next man ahead of me if I was well?
Well, we don't know what did happen.
Me know what did happen, big man. And it was a very low blow. And me listen for about 6 months for the man correct it and said, no, people, I never read that. The man is sick.
We can't get over that.
But no, but subsequently after that, man, the man spend every day upon the radio disrespect my name.
Yeah, but here what happened.
Who know as him followers to tell him say it no sound good.
Orville, we are in a free market economy.
Yeah.
And people compete.
No,
he has less time and at a different slot.
No, but me not about competing. Chuck, I'm not talking about competing. I'm talking the level of disrespect every day.
No, well, here what me realize. You see, a lot of your callers over here are also over there.
And in
so what it means is that we are about sport. That is what we are talking about. And sometimes a man say, you bramble down there, so, and him go up there. So
ask him why him can't survive and not call me.
Well, me don't know if I not survive, you know. But here what me I say.
Yeah.
Me not have a 20 like Pusnail for put up.
How much that?
Me find a little 10 pack.
They tell us them can get to the 250 easily truck, man.
They will not tell
We
you.
get two texts. We get two
205
texts
and
already
10
with
will
man
reach
say, yo,
it.
they will put up for them 20 a piece.
What I don't
For what? For me, I'll trace a debate in front of.
I don't know if I want that mood with that. I don't think.
You believe him have a chance another mood?
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, Chuck.
Yeah.
Steve, who is a better test match batsman? You believe that Oral could have debate and win that?
Let me tell you where I'm at. I believe that Steve.
No man, I know that me ask. You believe that? No, I know that. But you're going to answer what me now ask, boss.
What you say?
You believe that me and Damande, with the mood of which one of them two men is a better test match batsman in front of a rational objective panel, you think him have a chance?
Yeah.
You
know when me remember me tell you last time around, we're going what the judges will look at is the use of the word better. Is
him not a chance. I don't know
as a verb or as an adjective. Tell you that thing that the other day, you're an English teacher.
Big man, he wouldn't have a chance in most topics.
I don't necessarily.
And he wouldn't have none of this. But if you don't put up on a 250,
well, I know why I wouldn't choose that more to say Zidane. Because it's more down somewhere where it's like Orville say, I'm waiting to that throw some ball and waiting the battle after we win the World Cup. You see what I say?
Yes.
So I'd want to choose a different mode. But
no.
Get a
all right, tell me which mood you want. Because
no. All right, this is skanking. We are got you now come.
No.
We are go there.
Yeah.
So maybe monks most away we down there.
Why wouldn't I want to go to the man thing and talk about me? And that me talk about.
People are coming with the people want
we want the debate because we're talking about hold on, whether you want to say incredible or not, we're talking about two credible sports course.
Credible at what? Credible at what?
You all right? It's like how you say your sports thing.
No, forget the programs. Forget the program.
Global.
No, man, hold on. Hey, we have limited time.
People that tell him every day.
I believe.
Global.
I believe, my boss, that Oral is credible at creating a vibe.
Yeah.
Hey, me tell you, so me and Oral used to work for Flo, Him is very popular, and he's very popular.
Yeah.
You know, when Flo get the tour for work for Flo at football matches, what him used to do? Take the mic and go vibe up the crowd. You know what I used to do? Analyze football.
Yeah.
Fine.
So if you are talking about creating a hype and vibe and nice, me come second. But the man they cannot be sit down on a panel and discuss not more intelligent than me. You know if you tell him.
I'm not going to try to determine.
Listen, I don't want the man come talk about skanky. He may have mentioned it to get a plug. But me can't be the subject of the thing.
Go out with a man today.
The people are
I mean, the crowd want to take him away and carry him away.
Big up. No man, he's more popular than me for sure.
Yeah, man, big.
But popular for what? And that
we know I do have to take 250 can we can get a 50.
No, you don't get 10%. You don't get 25.
We are going to arrange.
Yes.
We are going to arrange a debate. So we got 30 grand already, Zidane.
All right. You're going to more than that be assigned my phone.
When it reach 250, public platform, independent judges, I watch me kill that. Nah, man.
All right.
Nah, man. All right, big up, Chuck. Thanks for the call. All right. Brilliant program today. It was very entertaining, I might say. Big up to the two hosts. Big up to Oswald, the technical operator. Craig Manning was there as well. Sean Grant, the producer. Join us tomorrow. Same place, same time. Do it all over again. Until then, have yourselves a fantastic evening.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m.
Health Alert is sponsored by the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
Protection measures for persons who are in or have recently visited areas where COVID-19 is spreading. Stay at home if you begin to feel unwell. Even with mild symptoms such as headache and slight